everybody. Thanks for joining us for PIK Knitting Wars. I am Deplorable Knitter. This is Ann Pinkava. We have Dreaming Tabitha, and we have Amy. And thanks for joining us. So, sorry we're running late. Everybody's talking about it, but I was making homemade gnocchi by hand, standing over the stove, slaving so that my friend Ann could have a delicious meal.
I was eating it. I was having a great time.
Yeah, she was. And I ate a plate like really fast before I came up here, just so that I could. I'll eat mine later.
You were feeding Ann, so it's fine. It's fine.
I made her cinnamon rolls. I made her sourdough. I made her nachos. I'm trying to show her a nice time.
It's been pretty good.
Can I come over?
I'm like,
cinnamon rolls?
This is the closest I could get to Ann next to me.
I'm sorry. For the audience, in my little travels all around, we were trying to figure out so I could see other Amy too. It did not work out. And I'm sorry. Another time.
I know.
Let's see Tabitha twice.
I was going to say, now I feel bad. Ann and I went to Disney World. I mean,
I heard about it, and I was a little bit jealous. I was like, what is this about? And then she's like, oh, well, you know Epcot. And I'm like, no, I've actually never been. Thank you. Like, what? We just assume.
And we got to go on a ride all by ourselves, and they gave us the handicap boat for some reason.
They did. We went around the little Mexico Cabaneros?
The 3 Caballeros. I look behind us, and the woman just sends us on our way. And I'm like, we've got this whole boat to ourselves. Why did they put us in the front where the wheelchair goes? So Ann and I didn't even get to sit together. We're like literally divided by this huge aisle.
Oh, I was going to say, maybe they were like giving you a little romantic one-on-one.
They're like, we're sending you alone, but you can't hold hands.
Right, yeah. Leave enough room for the Holy Spirit, you know. It was like summer camp all over again. It was a good day, though. We laughed.
That's fun.
But Ann did try. Valiant effort to try to come meet me. I know,
I mean, why wouldn't she try to meet you? If I was ever in the South, I would make an attempt, but all of the South. The next time we go to Florida, though, I think we're flying. So I don't think that there will be any opportunity, because I've met friends in Georgia and different things, but I don't think there's going to be an opportunity for that because my husband's like, I'm not driving in Florida anymore. I'm not insane. So I'm that way, He's not a fan.
To each their own. But if you fly, you don't get to go to Buc-ee's.
Yeah. We've never gone to a Buc-ee's in the whole time I've traveled. I know Amy has this thing about Buc-ee's. I don't know. I don't understand. I've never been to one. I'm fine.
I'm sorry for you.
You're not fine. You've not been to Buc-ee's. You're not fine.
See, and when, so, up through Florida and then driving up the East Coast, that there was this tourist trap signs and it's like peaches, fresh fruit, and there were baby gators. And I'm like talking to my friend, like, can we pull over? I want to see the baby gators. She's like, no, we're on a schedule. Baby gators, though. And you drive by, it's like a gas station, like a normal size, not a Buc-ee's size.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. They have these little tiny gas stations with a bunch of fake fresh fruit outside.
Yeah.
And then you go in.
I'm sorry, why?
To lure you
in.
And so when you go inside, it's full of a bunch of stuff. Like you could literally get jars of dead sharks, in blue formaldehyde. They just line the shelves, and you go a little bit further, and then you've got, the candles, and then you've got the fruit snacks, and then they have a nice big aquarium with 2 or 3 baby gators in it. And they do also have fresh, free slices of peaches that taste really good. So then you buy a whole bunch and you can get your jerky and you just leave.
Okay. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
We could have given real sharks for Shark Week prizes.
I know.
I don't even know.
Look, you send me your address. I'll hook you up. I'll go drive out there right now. And I'll go get you some sharks in a jar to give out.
Whoever receives that as a prize is going to be like,
unforgettable is what that is.
Like that.
That's the grand prize.
I was telling Ann, though, that a couple of years ago when we were in Florida, my father-in-law lives on the Gulf side. We went to Babcock Ranch, and it was this cool place, and you were in this bus, with the windows busted out, and they had a baby gator right on the bus, and my kids got to hold it. We have pictures of them with a baby gator. It was very nice. We got to see why do you have cows in Florida? They always look so sad. They look hot and like they want to not be out by the road.
I don't know. Don't worry, they won't be for long.
Okay, why do you have cows in the north? They look cold and they look
Yeah.
miserable.
Yeah, but they're not even like fat cows. They just look sad out there. In
Okay, you don't understand beach culture. Okay, you always got to look your best. It ain't the same down here.
Okay, well, it's a good thing I'm up here because I'm more on the northern cow side than the southern cow
Right,
side. Oh my god,
I
so
too am
lost.
hot and fat like a cow, but that's okay.
It's all good. So, somebody said that they don't fly to Florida anymore. No, there's an
Well.
airport like half an hour from my father-in-law. Like seriously, if we go again, it's gonna be that because
Yeah,
It is a
Chief
long
Lady
drive.
said that
it's
Louisiana
2 days. It's 24 hours
Yeah,
from
that's a
here. It's
long
just
trip.
too long. It's too much of the vacation.
Louisiana
I've
to
heard-
Florida is just a day trip, but it depends on where in Florida you are going.
That's true.
And when
That is
somebody's
true.
schedule is so tight that I would have had to make the 4-hour trip there and then the 4-hour trip back in one day,
Which is a lot. And it's a lot.
that's
on
a
you,
lot when
and
you work full time. So
I know,
Yeah,
and
that's that.
and other people working full time, and it's,
yeah, so we tried.
I got a little bit confused because DK said, I mean, it takes 2 days. It's a full 24 hours. And I'm like, oh, I understand.
I mean, you have to sleep at some point.
Right. But my mind did not compute. I'm like, does she knows 24 hours is just
I
a
do
day.
know math.
She's been counting double days this whole time.
Oh my god, right? I'm really not 84.
She blew through that Advent like that.
No, but with the kids, and we stop in North Carolina because I know
Yeah.
people there, so we don't have to pay for a hotel. So you drive to Charlotte and then you drive to Florida, and it's a lot. It's a long time.
It is.
Although we don't get to see those friends that much, so that's a bonus. But we're probably not going to do it. We'll just go see them next time on purpose and stay there for more than one night.
Did I misunderstand? You said we don't get to see those friends that much, so it's a bonus?
Yeah.
All right.
It's good to see them because you don't often.
Yes. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. We like them a lot.
Yeah, very strange definition of good friendship.
They're coming to stay with us in June, and I'm super excited about it.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
because they live in North Carolina and we live in New York. It's
I
not
heard
like
it that way too, Tabitha.
Okay, I'm not okay. I just make sure I'm like, maybe I
No.
need to go get another cup of coffee. I try not to have caffeine after 5, but maybe I'm just not hearing
making
things.
suits, right?
I was like, I'll just stay in my corner and oh my goodness.
It's been a long day. We were taking the kids to drama, and I just kept yawning and telling Ann that I wanted coffee. But I came home and I made all the gnocchi, and then I started drinking wine. So it's all similar, right?
Pasta and wine. Yeah, it'll get you through the day.
Exactly.
The carbs gave me energy. The wine is filling me out. We're fine. It's all good.
It's called balance.
Exactly.
Now you said you're Italian, you pronounce it gnocchi? Gnocchi?
I don't say it right, but
Oh, okay.
I
I didn't want to say anything, but
Gnocchi.
I'm not Italian.
yeah, I know my
so.
dad yells at me when I say it wrong, but I don't care.
I thought it was gnocchi, but I'm, not.
I've heard gnocchi, but I don't know.
I wonder now I'm just going to put my foot in my mouth because I do not know any of these things, but the language different because in German you have Niffler soup, but that is not potato based. It is like an egg dough, but it's similar in that you have little dumplings in your soup, and it's like a floury cream soup, and there's onions in it, and we always put sausage in it because we're Americans.
Mhm.
But that was something my grandmother did. So there's probably some
similarities.
some crossover.
Mine has potatoes and ricotta in it, so it's delicious and
nice.
wonderful.
Beautiful.
My extensive
Yes.
information is that I'm pretty sure, wasn't it Curious George that some character was named Gnocchi? Is it the cat
Yeah,
named Gnocchi?
It's the cat from the Italian restaurant.
Okay, and his name was Gnocchi, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yep, you're right.
That's the
I
extent
forgot
of my
about
Wait,
knowledge.
was the cat's name Noki or was it Nochi or was it
No, they said
Nochi?
Gnocchi. They said
Yeah.
Gnocchi. I remember.
Okay.
I remember.
Okay, here. There you go. There's our
Nice.
grammar lesson for the day.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi?
Gnocchi.
Nike? I don't know, man.
Oh, I
I
can't
know
say
that
that.
if my
'cause I'll
father was watching this, though, I would be getting texts about what I'm doing improperly. so.
I'd redneck that all up. Gnocchi.
Noki?
Well, he's been learning Italian because he hangs out at the Italian American Club. So now he's like our last name, it's been Americanized, but now he says it Italian, and I'm like, dude, we live in.
You're like,
New
we
York.
never
Come on,
did
like,
that way. We never did
like
that.
even Grandpa didn't say it like that. Like, just, it's all right.
Oh, it's kind of like how people very often will try to make my name sound more foreign than it does when they spell it out. They'll do the big pink kava. I'm like,
I was like, how many ways are there to say Anne?
more than you'd think.
I didn't expect you to say that. I knew what she was getting at. The lady
I
on my
forgot
text
about
was-
your last name, so I was just like, Anne, on. That's it. That's only two ways to
The
say
number
it.
of people who will go Anna though, or
Well,
say
yeah.
is it Annie or whoever.
Yeah.
But that's not really a foreign.
I got
Though-
coffee with Annie on it once, and I'm like, I texted it to Anna. I'm like, I think they thought I was you. I don't know what's happening here. But the lady on my car calls you Pinkava.
Ah, yes.
She likes to pronounce it that way when you text me and I'm driving.
Okay.
So that's nice.
Thanks, car lady hero. I also tried to be a limerick once, and then they rhymed my last name with Java, which really doesn't work.
Well, I guess if you pronounce it wrong, it does.
I mean, yeah, it was lovely limerick.
Oh my goodness. So, is anybody crafting things? Tabitha, did you finish your blanket
Yes, I
for
did.
the one cold day that you may have at some point?
I did. It's down in my basket of other blankets, but
So you can use
since
it?
it is usable now. Since
Excellent.
when last we left our heroes, I have taken quite the step up from a blanket.
Woohoo!
Oh, yay! Look
So-
at you go.
This is a mucha latte. That's what it's called. So there's this YouTuber, and she started her own business. Her husband's a crafter, or arts and crafts. They do challenges, and she started her own crochet company. And she started making animals mixed with food. So her first one was a sushi. So a little sushi shield.
Obviously.
And then she made her second one, which is a mucho latte. Do you know this freaking thing is supposed to go on your backpack? Look how big this thing is.
I think that your gauge might be off.
No,
Or
I
maybe-
so she provides you with everything
Okay.
that you need. And
Well,
so
then that's a huge backpack charm. Let me tell you.
that's what I'm saying. And it's really cool. It comes with like a tutorial, a QR code. You scan it with your phone. It sends you to YouTube. And she has a tutorial, a private tutorial
awesome.
for all of her people. And she just made Cappy Boba. A
fine.
new one, a Cappy Boba
That
one. I
sounds
kind of want to get that one. But see, so right now, so I told my subscribers that I started trying to crochet, and they graciously sent me these books on
Oh,
like with pop
wow.
culture things.
Oh,
And
cool.
So
I am not good at understanding the jargon. I don't know what these little witchcraft Norwegian symbols are that I'm supposed to understand. So
You
we're
will.
working.
You will.
We're
You will.
working in time. And then my subscribers also, because I like making these little stuffed animal things, but they sent me the Saja Boys little template.
Okay,
So-
so yes, we know who they are now. We watched the movie today.
I was gonna help you with the segue, yeah.
layup.
Well, I said to Anne, because I was like, my husband took the day off and like we could go do something or we could not. And she was like, yeah, not is fine. And so I'm like, let's watch a movie with the kids. And so we watched it and I liked it. I thought it was fun.
It's a great
So
film.
good. I love it.
It's a good time.
I would watch it again.
Yeah.
And I can't stop singing Golden, which is making me insane, but I'm
Yes.
sure it will.
The whole world can't stop singing Golden. It won an Oscar.
I know.
Really.
But when I want to get it out of my head, there's this Instagram guy that I follow, and he did a really terrible version of it. And so I'll listen to him, and then it like cleanses the palate, and you can move on. So I got
You
that
can
going.
mentally say, okay, I'm done now.
Yeah.
Oh man, no, I listen to that when I go jogging. I'm like, da,
Oh, yeah.
da, 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 da. Yeah.
I have never watched it.
It is adorable.
I didn't know that I would like it. I like
Well, the thing is, like, so a friend of mine told me about it. She's like, when it first came out, she's like, you got to watch it. She's like, I think you're really going to like it. You're really going to like the art style. She's like, I know you're not really into anime and all this kind of stuff. She said, but I think you're going to really enjoy this. And I'm like, all right. So we watched it together and I really liked it. I did like the art style, but I also really loved the story and the music. It reminded me so much of what Disney was in its heyday, right?
Mhm.
Unique ideas, sort of, just because most
Oh, what?
traditional Disney stuff is based off of folk tales. But you know what I'm saying? Like there's that creativity with like Tarzan and stuff like that, where they mixed Tony Hawk Pro Skater with Tarzan for, you know, his sliding elements and everything like that.
Yeah.
And just this unique upbeat music. There was no weirdness in it as far as our girls, our boys, boys. In fact, the girls were depicted as normal girls, but demon hunters, you know? So it was like unique. It was fun. It was different. And I really, really enjoyed it. I've seen it like 5 or 6 times since it came
Well, I
out.
will watch it again for sure. And it was
Yeah.
no,
It
it
was
was
really
fun. And that's what we did. And
I enjoyed it. The demons were evil. They were like a little bit sympathetic. They were evil. Don't trust those boys.
Exactly. They made them hot young guys. So the girls automatically were like, we hate them, but oh my gosh, abs, you know?
Yeah.
You know,
No,
like
and that was
real
super
struggle,
cute
you know?
because it was like like you said, they were allowed to be girls, and the girls saw the boys with the abs and they had the hard eyes, and they were like, yeah, that's normal and that's okay. And I like it.
Yeah.
And are you trying to tell me that there was a time that Disney didn't just recycle everything that they've ever thought into
I mean, word on the street is.
all right.
I mean, you know, Atlantis, all the good stuff. So
I've never seen that one. There's a few. We were playing a game with the kids last night, and there were some movies that my kids didn't know and I didn't know. And I'm like, it's because I've never seen them. So
Yeah, it was.
you haven't gone to Buc-ee's, you haven't watched Atlantis.
I know.
You don't enjoy seeing your friends. It's just the world. It's just
no, I do enjoy my friends. That's not.
But,
from a distance.
I don't know if you guys ever played Dixit. It's a little apples to apples like, but not really. It's pictures on the card, and the art style they do is beautiful. So you have a card, and then you tell everybody a hint about your card, and you want some people, but not all, to choose yours. So everybody else will put their card in, because if other people choose their cards, they get a point too, for what your prompt is. And then people have to vote on which one you think the person put down. But it was a Disney version, and a lot of times people were like, yeah, I don't know this one. I don't know this one. So,
Yeah, that's what my kids did when we were done. And Anne's like, you don't know these? And I'm like,
okay, this one is Treasure Planet, and this is Great Mouse Detective, and they're like, yeah, we don't know these movies.
Oh,
It's a shame. It's a shame.
I know. I'm not raising them properly. I apologize.
I mean, clearly. Don't even know how to pronounce Nochi. I don't know.
I actually think it's Noki. That's
I
how
think it's probably with like, you know, a little bit of pizzazz to it. Noki, you know.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. But
I also want to say hi to Fiber Freak in the chat, who I also got to say. It was good to see her. Yeah. Sorry,
Thanks
no,
for
that was our moment.
I have met Fiber Freak. She's a lovely human.
yeah. So are you going to the knitting retreat?
No. What knitting retreat?
McCurley. Are you going to go to knitting McCurley?
No. God, no.
It's in Pittsburgh, which is not anywhere near you, but it's near me, and I'm going to go.
But
I couldn't take a day off to drive 4 hours to see Anne. Do you think I'm going to be able to get days off to go to Pittsburgh?
Choices were made.
I did
Well, in
finish
theory,
something,
we're gonna
though.
You finished something? Let's talk about that. Let's see.
I don't know if I showed it on the last episode of Knitters React, but
I missed the last one. I haven't caught up yet.
I actually made 2 things. I made this baby blanket for a friend.
Ooh.
Oh, I love it.
very nice.
Isn't it kind of like the one you... No, it's not like the one you did. Never mind.
It's the Daphne by TLY, whatever her name is. Tony Lipsy. TLY, TL Yarn Crafts. There we go.
Okay.
And then I finished Teresa's prototype, except for the stars.
I love this blanket.
Ooh.
It's awesome.
It's fantastic.
Wait a minute. Hang on.
should we like sing something, or what's gonna happen?
So it's the Wheat Stitch, trademark Wheat Stitch. and I got felt stars to sew on here because I am not
fun.
crocheting them.
Yeah, that is a tricky thing. You know,
So-
we're all just sitting here waiting for you to
I
crochet.
did my job.
See if you do.
Wait, what?
We're all just sitting here waiting to see if you crochet stars for that and how you do
No.
it. If you...
No. I bought felt stars on Amazon and I'm going to stitch them on. So
Cool.
Excellent. Best way.
Want to see what I'm making?
yes.
I am making a baby blanket.
Yay.
Mark out. And it's this lovely color changing yarn. You can see it's starting to change
Ooh,
colors.
I love when it
And
does
it's
that.
going to get darker. See?
That's
gonna
my
be great.
favorite.
Yep. And then I'm also, I showed this when we did our Sunday show, but this is my little sheep. And that's, I'm going to a baby shower on Saturday. And my cousin and his wife decided not to find out what they're having. So thus the
Which
kind
is
of
really
like
inconvenient for everybody.
blue.
else.
Like it's not like a boy blue necessarily, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's a little sheep. And when I was showing this on Sunday when we were together, one of his eyes broke off. And so I got my husband to break off the other eye, and we shoved him way in there, and I embroidered eyes on, so now he can be a baby toy.
Oh, good. See,
Yeah.
it was destined. It was meant
It was so
to
weird
be.
though, because I was holding it and I was talking about it, and it just like fell off in my hand. I'm like, what happened? But yeah,
Oops.
he's gonna be a little sheep. I've been doing a lot of crocheting. I haven't knit much. And there's a super cute hat that downstairs that Anne donated to my baby gift, which is cool because she made it out of all of her scraps. Maybe I can get one of the kids to bring it up at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I totally ran out of yarn when I got here, so I had to steal some from her.
I talked to her on Friday and she's like, I'm out of yarn. And I'm like, what? Like, when you get to my house, you can have some.
The unpardonable sin.
But
How,
and
how did
Amy,
we fail to plan this part?
I don't know.
I
her
when
fault.
I was packing was like, okay, you should pack another ball of yarn. And then I went, nah, it's okay. You have the whole shawl and you have these socks to finish. You'll be fine. I should have trusted myself. I should have trusted my instincts.
But thank you, Miss Amy. I
You're
got
welcome.
these stitch markers, and they're in a bag, but they're all very patriotic and fantastic stitch markers.
Stop.
These bunnies that are just holding eggs, which are super cute. But yeah, little MAGA hats and all kinds of stuff. So thank
For
you.
your
I appreciate it.
patriotic make along this summer.
Cool.
That's true. I'm excited for the patriotic make along this summer that we haven't announced.
We haven't named it yet. We need a fantastic name for our patriotic make along.
Yeah.
It needs to be strong and catchy and be able to put on a logo that has fireworks and rockets and things
And
going on.
maybe like a shark, and then like
Yeah.
George Washington on a shark.
Yeah, like it needs to have a name.
I have a shirt that is that.
That's awesome. You can wear it.
Remember, I wore it for Shark Week. It's George Washington. I think it's George Washington. Or maybe
I
Thomas
do
Jefferson.
remember that shirt.
On the
because of
shark, and there's fireworks and stuff behind him.
So we want something similar to that
Want that vibe.
for our knit along. So if anybody has any great ideas, because we've been brainstorming, but Ian leaves tomorrow, and there's so many things we wanted to do, like business and hanging out, and it's not going to happen.
I love the contrast of the dynamics where it's like knit along. It sounds so wholesome and sweet and Winnie the Pooh-ish. And then it's like, but we want fireworks and sharks and American generals riding into the sunset.
Exactly.
America.
Because
I just want a big international law vibe. That's what I want. I want a C2
we
bomber
are
over the top.
America. America.
America.
And we're knitting while we're doing it.
So you want a name for a knit along that's patriotic.
Yeah. And I told Anne it has to be something awesome, like the super awesome, extravagant, patriotic knit along, but it has to flow better than that.
No, you know what you should do? You need, and I don't condone the use of Chat GPT or AI, generally speaking, but you could put a bunch of buzzwords in the Chat GPT and be like,
Yeah.
I'm having a make along. Write the advertisement in the style of Donald Trump.
You could.
Anne's gonna die because you are the second person today who has told her to use Chat GPT.
I
because
normally-
my husband and I were talking.
Like I prefer to use my own human brain as
I know,
even
I
as
know.
it is. Even
I
We
as
were
know.
talking to my husband about something, and he said the best thing you can do is like kind of put this prompt in, and then like have it feed you like a PC thing back, because we were talking about.
I'm normally anti 100% AI, but
You know, I'm not a fan of it either, but it's kind of going to be here. And I think that if we don't use it at all, it may hinder us in the future. I'm not sure.
It's kind of like, what do they say? Like learning to use it as the tool, not as a crutch.
Right.
And, you know, obviously as an artist, I've had the big debacle of AI and whatnot. And do you use it and how? And, you know, AI is such a broad stroke too, not no pun intended, where it's like, are you using AI to generate art? Are you using AI to generate, you know, responses? Or I will say that from a business standpoint, I know how to write a formal letter. But I will write out the gist of what I'm using. And then I have used ChatGPT to just say, polish this up for me. Not that, but the difference between me and I guess your average user is that I try to glean from it as if I remember when I was homeschooled and my dad would help me learn how to write business letters. And, because he did a lot of administrative work in the government and stuff like that. And so when he would write things for me and then he would tell me that I would need to mirror it, don't copy it like as for word, but use it as a guideline. And so that's how I've been trying to use ChatGPT, where it's like, okay, I know how to write business letters. I am rusty because I haven't done it in a while, I haven't done it regularly in a while. And so when I do use it, I study. It's kind of an ironic circle where it's like I'm studying how AI basically studies humans to figure out. It's like, this would be a more appropriate way to respond. I'm going to file that in my own personal memory bank for when I write my next email, so that I don't have to be so reliant on ChatGPT. But I will say, like my aunt, for example, she is. She's been a nurse for 30 years and she's now moved into administrative stuff. And again, she also knows how to write formal letters and emails because she's been doing this forever. And she said that because, life is busy, things or whatever, she outsources a lot of that to AI now, where she will write the important information that is necessary and then just, puts it in there and says, I need you to clean this up so that way I can send it. She, of course, always proofreads it and then it just goes. That way she has more time to focus on all the things that she needs to do. And so I can see that being the benefit. But,
it's a little bit, sort of, the Emily Post etiquette books where there'd be like, and this is an example of how to send a formal invitation or a less formal invitation. Or a thank you card or a condolence or something. And you can look at that and be like, all right, that's kind of my format. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So I use it to help.
Or you could get some suggestions and do a contest.
About knitting with George Washington in the sunset on a
But Tabitha, that's exactly what my husband was talking about, because he applied for a job and he like uploaded his cover letter and then he uploaded the job listing. He's like, hey, what should I add to this? And it took stuff from the job posting that like they were, and he was like, I didn't use all of it, but some of the ideas were okay. And I added them in and, it's a tool, and if you use it as a tool.
It's always about discernment too. One time, just for funsies, because I like to have my fun. I had AI write a business letter. Like I put in what I needed to have written out. Like I kind of write like just my mock-up email anyway. And then, like I said, I put it in there to polish it up. And I was curious. So I took the exact same letter that AI had scripted, put it back into AI and said, can you polish this up? And they're like, it could use a little bit of improvement.
Yeah.
You just improved your own letter that you already said. What's an improvement?
Well, AI's job is to kind of kiss up to you.
Yes.
So it's like, oh, wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, because I've seen like, there's this woman, I don't know if you guys followed it back in the day. Like over the summer, she was like talking about how she fell in love with her therapist and stuff.
Yes, I saw.
Okay, and so this woman like fell in love with her therapist and did like a 750,000 part TikTok on it.
Yes,
and she was using ChatGPT, and because she had like been working with her ChatGPT, it like really sucked up to her and was like telling her like that she was right and that like and so like that's like the scary part of it, because I don't want ChatGPT to be like my BFF.
Right.
No,
Right.
people are using it like therapists and stuff like that. And it reads what it is that you put in there, and then it
Yeah.
will respond as it. And like I've seen it where ChatGPT will say, do you prefer this response or do you prefer this response as far as the
Right.
tone is concerned? One is more gentle, one might be a little bit more firm while still being gentle. And that's why it's like you should never use it as a moral compass for
Right.
sure. And then the other thing is too, is like reading it to filter. So again, I use it for business in the sense that I'm not naturally, like many creative and artistic people, I'm not naturally business minded. I just want to create pretty things and then people buy them. So something that I started doing was when I write my emails in a response to a client, I get so nervous that I'm going to forget something. So I will put it into the Chat GPT and say, have I left any loose ends?
Mm-hmm.
And then it will analyze what I've written and say, well, you did leave this where the client might be inclined to believe they have, limited revision opportunities. And it's like, oh, I don't want that. So I will then revise my letter. And so that's why I say I glean because, basically ChatGPT is just taking all the information that's on the internet that people have already been talking about and condenses it into one platform.
Right.
So for my point, I am of the opinion that as a societal norm, it is not good for us. Like it is not. AI, the rise of AI is a great tool, but at the end of the day, just like the microwave, it's a great tool, but it has hurt us. A lot of people don't know how to cook because they use the microwave. Are we mad about the microwave? We are not. But anytime that
some people
are mad about the microwave.
I love me my air fryer, all this kind of stuff. But when you learn how to air fry, you don't learn how to fry. You don't learn how to grill, because why would you when you have an upgraded tool that does it for you? So again, on a greater scheme, I think AI is not good for us. It's not beneficial.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, where it's like, it's here and it's here to stay. How can we utilize it so that we're not left behind? Because especially when you're in the technology industry, or even when your kids are in school and that's going to be their generation growing. Like they're never going to know an era without AI.
Right.
And so I have a friend who her kids are homeschooled as well. And I asked her that, I'm like, because she very much wants her kids to be playing outside. She wants them they're avid readers. They don't watch a lot of TV, highly intelligent kids and everything like that, but they do love computer work and all this kind of stuff. And I asked her, I'm like, with your personal beliefs and whatnot, but then knowing that AI is here, and like, how do you integrate that so that your kids still live, quote unquote, a normal life? And so she's like, yeah, we don't shy away from it. We don't ignore it. We don't say it's bad. She's like, but we are very limited on how we use it. And the kids take, I think, classes on managing it and all these kinds of things, because she's like, otherwise it would be, it would retard their progress societally and even for their future occupations if they didn't learn how to use it, because it's here. And to die on the hill of, I'm never going to use it, has to be a personal decision, because it might not affect your occupation, but your children's occupation, well, and also learning what's wrong, what's bad about it, why not to use it, when to use it,
Yeah. But like, one of my kids was talking about being an engineer, and if AI keeps going the way it is, that might not really be a job, or it might not be the way we see it now. And so that's something to be.
AI is not going to replace fields like that. People keep saying that. Have you seen?
I'm just saying.
The amount of infrastructure right now that also just totally sucks. That's like AI. That was made by crap people.
I will tell you.
Drew, has anybody ever been in New York or tried to do anything in New York? I mean,
well, really? I will say, first of all, I will die on the hill that I think we should fight it tooth and nail, and we should use it very, very, very tiny, because microwaves and air fryers haven't changed our brain chemistry the way AI has, and they've proven that. So, but people keep saying fields like engineering stuff. Like, I work in construction. Guess what? Engineers use computers and drafting tools, and they don't draw this stuff by hand. They use machinery already. So it's just a matter of what machinery and technology they're using. And at the end of the day, when they build the building, the people who actually build the building do what's to code anyway. And that's why there's this handy little thing in construction called as built, which is the plan set that after we build it, we say, here's what we actually did. It meets code. Let's, make sure we all agree this is how it should be and it's fine. So we all know how it went. So everybody's still responsible for building it to code. The engineer and the architects are responsible for stamping it to making sure it's, hey, this, if you stray too far from what we said, it's going to fall down, so there's parameters of how far you could stray from what they said. But there's, I've seen enough that I'm like, they're not taking those jobs.
Well, not yet. It always comes to like, but what does the future hold?
I mean, it could be a tool for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's not there. It's like it is and it's not. Like there's certain principles that are very different from AI versus others. Like, for example, when they said that, calculators, you'd never be,
Right.
they tell you, you'll never have a calculator in your pocket. So you need to learn these numbers now.
Right.
But most people carry phones with them and their calculators, and most people don't even know how to do math anymore because of technological advances.
For their job. Yeah.
Right. And so it's one of those things where, and you're always going to have the people that are going to always look for a way out of work.
Right. But that first building that falls down because it was AI engineered, the engineers won't drop again.
Yeah. As of now, I'm not concerned about like AI engineers and stuff because we've all seen the AI generated knitting and crochet patterns, and those are trash.
Really?
So if they can't get that right,
They can't get how many fingers. There's like 17 fingers knitting the thing, and the knitting needle is going out of her ear, and it's
But man, it's come so quickly in the last year.
I mean, yes, they can perfect it and everything, but if we fight it,
right.
I mean, if you could feed a knitting pattern into AI and be like, make me this sweater so you could see if there's a problem with the pattern. Let's say you're writing a pattern and you're like, okay, I want to see where the issues are, but it's not actually useful for that. It can be an advanced search thing, and and if you say generate me a sweater pattern, their patterns suck too.
Yeah.
So I mean, like you could. Again, there's applications it could be used for, and like an advanced search if you're throwing a lot of info at it and saying like, okay, are there any redundancies or something?
Hi, Clementine.
Yeah, Clementine doesn't hate Anne nearly as much as she did last time. So that's nice.
We're not entirely friends though.
But she hasn't trapped her in the bathroom.
Oh, that's good.
What happened last time. Anne was in our downstairs bathroom and the cat had her. Like, the cat was in the doorway screaming at her. Yeah. And I haven't had to rescue her from the cat. So, I mean, that's a bonus.
Yeah. I've said this before, but, when you're at someone else's house, you're like, am I going to have to drop kick their cats? It's just not a good situation.
I've been there. Yes.
Okay. There's this guy. I was on the AI topic. There's this guy. He's called Matty McTech, and he'll give you, like, random tech cool pieces of advice. And he's on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff. And so he'll post stuff about like AI is not taking over the world yet. And it says he put into Chat GPT, pick any number between 1 and 100,000 and I will guess it. That's like, he put that in our, and the Chat GPT's response is, you really woke up today and decided I'm going to challenge a machine that can generate random numbers instantly. Bold strategy. All right, here's your number, 73,842. Try not to embarrass yourself too quickly. So the prompt was he was pick the number and I'll guess it. So the Chat GPT told him the number, and he goes, is it 73,842? And the Chat GPT goes, you guessed the exact number right on the first try.
I follow this one lady that she's using AI to learn languages. And she decided to learn different languages.
Oh boy.
Well, so now she's having a bit of fun and she makes these reels and she has her iPad in front of the camera and she speaks into the iPad and she's like something like, I just hit an old lady with my car and I don't know what to do. And the AI, because it's always affirming, right? It's like,
yes.
Understandable that you're upset, but don't panic. What we learned from this is that everybody makes mistakes, but it's how we handle those mistakes. And she one time was like, I accidentally robbed a bank and I don't know what to do. Like going through all of these terrible, illegal scenarios. And every time AI is just like, Well, that is really rough, but fortunately, it really shows that you're an independent person taking control of your life and choosing your own destiny
Oh my god!
for robbing a bank.
Meanwhile, grandma's
I
dead.
would follow her.
I need to find her and then it's
That's
so
funny.
Because I love stuff like that. Sometimes, like, I don't let my kids on social media, but sometimes we'll like spend time snuggling together and we'll watch like funny things or cat
Yeah.
movies or anything like that that is just ridiculous. Especially my oldest will totally get a kick out of.
It's
They finally have like a
really
sense of humor that's almost adult, like not totally, but like they get more stuff
Yeah.
and it's fun. I very much enjoy it.
I feel like he asked it. He always says like, AI will take all the jobs. Meanwhile, AI, and he asks it, I want to wash my car, and the car wash is only 50 yards away. Should I just walk there or drive? And the answer is 50 yards is about half a football field, extremely close. You should just walk there unless there's a specific reason to drive, like carrying heavy cleaning supplies, bad weather, mobility issues. Why walking makes more sense.
That's fun.
But I went to my car to the car wash. I don't want to walk.
I will say that it's
So that cracked me
definitely
up.
it's definitely been a great invention for entertainment alone.
Yes.
I mean, because I've done that before too. It's
Yeah.
like respond to me like you're Donald Trump, and then it's
Yeah.
like, oh, and so now it's a rabbit hole, and I'm like, all right, well, but how would Melania Trump say that?
Melania Trump will be like, kill you.
So you definitely have too much fun. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
this
so
is
for like fun, frivolous things, okay, I'll tolerate the use of AI, but not like, permanently. Not
See,
much.
I think if you need a meme instantly, it's funny, but still, if it's bad Photoshop, it's better for me.
But there's
Like,
a
I
meme
laugh
generator.
more if it's
Why
like
do I need
somebody
AI for
placed
that?
that out. And
See, but that also kind of depends on how you look at it too, where it's like a meme generator is just another use of AI.
It is.
We've been
It
using that was a revelation for me
Well-
because I was very anti-AI when all this stuff was coming out. Like I said, obviously it was hitting my particular niche of occupation because of artwork and
Right.
whatnot. But when all of a sudden I started doing a little bit of research and understanding a little bit more of what AI really was, I'm like, holy crap, we've been using AI for years. We just didn't realize it. They were just under names. If anybody's ever used a Snapchat filter or an Instagram filter, you're using AI.
I don't.
Right. So, but these kinds of things, like you start tracking, if you've ever used Grammarly, if you've ever used
Right,
autocorrect,
right.
it's
When I
AI.
say pick a meme, I mean the one that just changes the text. The memes,
Oh,
the
yeah.
pictures are already there. I mean image flip. Like I don't mean like it creates one.
But it's just it was a little bit scary when
old.
I realized like we'd already been using it for a really long time. It just wasn't labeled as AI. And I'm like, oh. And so then it kind of made me reevaluate, do I have a problem with, do I have a problem with AI, or am I just stigmatized because it's coming from my job? But like some real self-reflection where I'm like, am I a hypocrite?
I don't know. I'm just very concerned that humanity is about to be the tipping point where we're all going to be in the Wall-E movie. And
No, I agree. That's why I said as a general societal problem, I think it is. I think that technology, while it's great, always has you always sacrifice something whenever technology upgrades. So
Yeah.
definitely.
yeah. Anyway, Cake Pop Demon Hunters, love it.
Wow, that was a winding road. I'm glad we're back where we started.
I love to pull a Jen Psaki and circle back to the good stuff. So.
So are you going to make all of the plushies as a set, or are you just going to do the main guy?
I have restarted my Squirtle about 7 times, so I think we should hold off on the Saja boy for a little while.
Just a little bit.
I'm trying to understand. It's like CH2 does not count as a ST now and throughout 2 DC in the same ST as a joint.
We
And
can
I'm like,
help you with that.
The chain 2 doesn't count as a
That's the
stitch
first stitch.
there or throughout the pattern. So when you chain 2, you're just chaining 2.
And
What
don't
was the
count
next
it.
part?
uh,
This is the class I literally teach at our co-op.
Like we can help you
Like
with
you
it.
want to Zoom, we'll do it. It's fine.
yeah, 2 DC in the same ST as a join.
2 double crochets in the same stitch that you joined
Just
in,
the
I think,
joint.
right?
I'm gonna start. Hang on, I'm gonna write
And
down.
there should be a legend. Like
Yeah,
that
there
thing
should-
in the beginning.
Well,
It should say DC, and then next to it, it should
Equals,
say like
yeah,
double
this.
crochet.
okay, it does, but then I have to flip back and forth, and that gets me confused.
Oh.
You'll
Okay.
learn. You'll
Yeah.
learn that
I-
DC is double
Or you
crochet.
could just jot it. You could just write it down real quick, a little sticky, like
This is
Yeah.
what I'm. Yep.
You
I'm
know.
doing.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
Double crochet.
because I like to use. I will say I like written instruction crochet. I don't like charts at all. So
Mhm.
if it's like something like amigurumi, is that amigurumi or is that one of the squares?
I'm sorry, what?
Is that
I'm doing Squirtle Square.
Oh,
okay,
square.
Okay, but like the amigurumi is counting is very important because you're going in a spiral.
Yeah.
So if the pattern is a printed to pattern, I'll take the post-it note. I mean, I don't need it now, but like back then, I took the post-it note with any abbreviations I needed to know what they meant, and I'd move it down the row as I read it, so I knew what row I was on.
Yeah. I mean, with my students, I teach them like as you go down the pattern, like make a mark next to each line.
Yeah,
you're done.
highlight it, check
You
it,
gotta know
whatever.
what
But
you're
for my
doing.
eyes to like visually not freak out, I'd move the post-it.
I
Okay.
love it. I teach the kids, and they're like, "Oh, well, what's the next row?" And I'm like, "Did you read it?" And they're like, "Well, I don't understand it." I'm like, "What don't you understand?" Like, I'm not just gonna tell you. Like, let's talk about this.
What does
Why
the
don't you understand what
abbreviation
we're doing?
legend say?
So is the plan to make like a full blanket of Pokemon
Ooh.
little squares? 'Cause that'd be cute.
Ooh.
That would be fun.
You know, I like to shoot for the stars, but at this point, I'd like to remind the class that, when I tried to make a bear, this is what I.
Hey, I see ears.
Bear
I see
shape.
ears.
So I don't need another blanket. So maybe I'll just use it as a pot holder. I don't know. I just want to be able to
Not if it's
learn
acrylic.
how to make things so that eventually I could make my own stuffed animals if I wanted to. So.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I figured this was like one of the easiest patterns, and plus I don't have I have plenty of blue, so I was like Squirtle, that'll work. So I think it's like for something like this, I just need to really be more familiar with the terminology more
Yeah,
than
you will.
anticipating the project.
Yeah.
So I'm not like gonna plan it out, be like, yeah, I totally am gonna make a whole blanket. I'm like, now, let's just try to make a square.
Yeah.
One square at a time. That's all.
Make a
That's all.
square and then see what happens, and then move along. I mean,
But I want to bring it. I did make this, so
I mean,
all
that's
things are
impressive.
possible.
So you could do the squares if you could make that. You
I
absolutely.
think it's because that came with a video tutorial that I could constantly
well,
go
but
back.
there's every stitch that's in that book. There's a video tutorial for it. You just need to go on.
This is
YouTube.
true. This is
So.
true. It's true. Not that I wasn't doing that before the show started. so.
So that is, it's like, that's what I want to talk about. What is with the giant stuffed toys on everybody's bags? I know that we're
that's what that
saying
is.
goodbye to sparse and gray, and we're moving into glitz and glam and gold. That's what we're doing here. But still, like the massive bag charms, like what's going on?
I don't
It's
know.
very well, I don't know which country in particular.
I don't have any 12-year-old girls, so I don't know.
It's not even girls, like little girls, it's even men, like, and everything. It's very, I don't know if it's Korean or Japanese. It's very Asian.
Oh.
And so a lot of that is the, stuff is like that's coming over here, kind of with the Labubus when they were really
okay.
popular. They were big, and they
Yeah.
were actually backpack keychain things, and some people were even wearing them on their belts. I saw them
no.
at the theme parks and stuff like that. It was very much an accessory on top of being, a stuffed animal. So that's why when I said, I was like, this holy who in the
Yeah.
world? I can't, but they were like, yeah, you look so cute. Because the girl that makes this, she is Chinese by heritage. And so a lot of that influence there. She's like, it will look so cute on your backpack. I'm like, girl, I'm not going through the airport after working so hard. And then this thing's flopping around everywhere while I'm trying to get my iPad out or something.
And you're getting tackled by security.
What's wrong with that cow? And then it's going to get all dirty and whatever. This is not
Yeah,
leaving my
no.
house unless I give it to my niece and I decide I no longer care about it anymore.
Like put it on a shelf, yeah, but not
Yeah.
on a backpack. No.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Oh, excuse me. Let's see.
So
it kind
was
of reminds me. It reminds me of like those TK. I'll remember those seatbelt things that you would put on the kids. That was like soft and it would cushion it. There was a big old stuffed animal or something on it. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Like
never
you would
had
put that
those
on-
though, but yeah, I remember them for sure.
and the kid would be able to like play with it while it was on the seatbelt.
I remember I saw in a parking lot once, it was like a whole crocheted, like potted sunflower, and there was like multiple sunflowers in
That's
there
cute.
just hanging from the
That
rear
is
view
cute.
mirror. It was adorable, but I'm like, don't you want to see out of your car?
Okay. So speaking of being able to see out of your car, right? My mom has a handicap sticker. And once in a while, like I'll drive her somewhere and like I'll be getting ready to park. And so she'll put it on the rearview mirror and I can't see shit. And I don't drive with that up all day long. Like it's a huge blind spot. It's so distracting. What is? And then I'm like, well, I guess that explains why they're driving like that. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong to say. I don't know. But I don't understand it. I can't do it. I used to have stuff hanging off my rear view. I think I had a lay on mine. I was a kid of the early 2000s. I was
I mean, I did the whole you hang your like, and the kids still do hang their tassel.
I mean, I had that, but I know I had a lay at one point. I think I had like some Mardi Gras beads. Like, what was I doing?
Yeah, I mean, I had crap. Yeah,
I couldn't
still
do
have
it. Even the air freshener tree thing, I couldn't do it. I'm like, if there's something going like this while I'm panicking in traffic, it's not a good day. I am that person that turns the music down so I can see better. You know,
I turn the music down when you drive in a parking garage because it'll help you fit better.
Hey, here's a Florida question, and I don't know if there's deep lore about this or if you're like, Anne, that's weird. Okay.
I would like to preface that I'm not a native Floridian. Like I've only lived here for 2.5 years. So.
Okay, fair.
Okay, so I may be
this is
more
going to be.
versed.
This is weird.
Okay, so when you're driving into the, they have the big signs up that say Disney World. And when you're driving in, there is a massive discount Disney store that is hard attached to a Waffle House.
Yes.
And a big psychic reading kiosk. Little building right there all together, which sounds like a hoot and a half. But like, I'm looking at that like, does Disney try to take them down? Does Disney actually own it? What's going on here?
Loopholes for stuff, apparently. Like, because you can go to the Walgreens and they're selling Disney, merchandise. Well, the thing is, it's not officially licensed Disney merchandise. It it doesn't have that with it because they're selling also in the Walgreens that was like down the road from where I lived. And not only did they have Mickey Mouse, everything, the Lion King, Aladdin, they also had Harry Potter, all this stuff, but it's not officially licensed stuff. How they're able to get away with it, I'm not exactly sure because Disney very much has,
They're terrifying.
They're everything.
I think they're worse than, or no, I think Nintendo's worse than they are, but nevertheless, I'm not sure. That's what I tell people too. I'm like, look, I understand the hype of wanting to get merchandise when you go into the parks because it feels good. Like you're there, you're in the moment, you grab something. I'm like, and of course, not everything is available everywhere else. Sometimes they do have literally just park exclusives, things you cannot, and they're really brilliant. They'll have particular park exclusive stuffs, which you get at one park, you cannot find at the other park. But I tell people, I'm like, just go to Walgreens. If you really want to wear something that is themed for the park, just go to the Walgreens right outside of Disney, get you some stuff, and then you can fit in the park.
I mean, we got our shirts at Five Below when we went to Universal.
100%.
My mother-in-law gave them to us for Christmas. She got 2 for the kids and 2 for me. My husband was like, you want me to wear a matching shirt? And I'm like, dude, once in a lifetime trip, put the freaking shirt on, okay?
Yeah.
All right, we're doing it.
We're going to the parks. We are that people.
We're those people. Your mother bought us the shirt. Just wear it.
I'm going to Disneyland, y'all.
We never went to Disney. We only went to Universal. But same idea.
Right.
Thing, yeah.
We bought it outside because I mean, we let the kids get certain, but they had to budget for it because we weren't just going to buy everything willy-nilly.
Of course not.
Crazy.
Most people can't afford Willy or Nilly, so both of them at the same time.
But we went to the Harry Potter area, so they had to get a wand because that's part of the thing. But
of course,
we didn't do all the stuff because they understand.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's like football stuff. Like I'm gonna go to Walmart and get a Saint shirt. I'm not gonna go to like the NFL shop.
Well, so I was saying to DK, describing my adventures. But in Epic Universe, so Harry Potter France is very cool. But also we do it was I wouldn't say a high-end handbag, a nice looking handbag specifically with room for your wand box so you can easily carry it around, because that thing's a pain in the butt if you buy one.
It is annoying.
So
My
it's
kids
like
like
they're-
wore little
they're
backpacks
thinking.
to bring them.
Mhm.
Backpacks, they had fanny packs, but yeah, they were annoying. I think my husband ended up carrying them. Actually,
They're no longer called fanny packs. They are side satchels.
No, they're fanny packs, and I would never actually wear one except that we went to Universal and somebody said, if you have a fanny pack, you don't have to get a locker. That's the only reason I even got one, because I was like, this is dumb and I hate it.
Fanny packs are great.
I remember wearing them when they were cool, babe.
Well, I remember when they were cool too, and I hated them back then. So
They're really practical. I don't know why people don't like them.
See, I just wear the crossbodies. Like, dude, I mean, that's what
Well,
we
that's
wear.
essentially what it is, right? They just basically took a fanny pack
No,
and
but
said,
the
you know
first
what?
one, the one that's like flat, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Like,
Yeah.
you just take
my
it and just put it across.
My cousin was telling me a story when she went to New Orleans, your neck of the woods. And she's like, yeah, you know, we're going out. And she was talking that she and her pals all got fanny packs. And hers was the head of Danny DeVito. With the hair going on the side.
what?
That is awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I've seen the ones that look like bellies with hair on
Yes,
them.
that's funny.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
funny.
no, I don't want that.
Airy bellies. They're usually
No.
airy bellies.
Yeah.
Yes. I already got a
I-
belly, so
I renounce it. In the name of Jesus, rebuke it.
I know they have those bathing suits that women can
Yes.
buy that look like
Yes,
men
that's-
bodies.
yeah, I've
like
seen
hairy
that.
men bodies, which is
Yeah.
very
They have shirts too. I've seen the
yeah,
shirts.
it's fascinating.
Was it this one?
Probably.
Well, guys, good news. If you want a Danny DeVito fanny pack,
Oh
it
my
is
God.
$20 on Poshmark, and you can get it, and it looks just like that.
It's not at
So-
all disturbing.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I gotta share my Danny DeVito story. Is that we have Jersey Mike's here. I don't know if
Okay.
you have Jersey Mike's Subway sandwiches, and Danny DeVito is their, spokesperson.
Oh yeah.
Well, ours has like a cutout of Danny DeVito, and he's like in the window when you walk in. I swear, every time I walk in, I'm like, ah, because he's like at the window, like
I see, like, creeping out.
yeah, like creepy.
Like a little
and
troll.
I'm like, because at first you open it, you think it's like somebody waiting to like come out the door, and you're like, oh, let me hold the door for you, and you're like, ah, it's Danny DeVito. Like,
Danny DeVito, why are you sitting there staring at me like a creep? Oh my good gracious!
and I'm pretty sure it's like life size.
I mean, why wouldn't it be?
New Orleans loves Danny DeVito.
Oh,
I don't. Who doesn't actually? So,
that's
I
true.
mean-
he is Danny DeVito.
I'm kind of neutral. Do I have to love him? Is there a reason?
Only if you're a child of God. You don't have to like him, but you're commanded to love him. So.
You do have to love him. That's right.
Well, I'm just neutral. I don't really have feelings either way. Is that all right?
You know, in the words of Katy Perry, don't be afraid to catch feelings.
I would know a Katy Perry song.
I don't want to listen to her. She's catching feelings for Trudeau. I don't need to listen to her advice.
Hey, she is an American astronaut. She deserves your respect. She's a hero.
you know, any American astronaut can
Catch feelings for Trudeau?
well,
Is this like a thing?
can date a failed Canadian politician theater kid boy toy if she wants to.
I guess so.
It's all about bringing the
I
world
think
together.
so.
You know.
I don't-
Also yes.
He looks like he would sniff you. Like, I'm good. Thanks.
Danny DeVito or Trudeau?
Trudeau.
Yes.
Maybe both. I'm not sure.
I mean, Danny DeVito might not do it on purpose. He probably has to look up, you know?
He's just breathing normal.
He's
You
like,
know, if Danny DeVito wanted to date
my
Justin
God.
Trudeau, sure, Justin would jump at the chance.
I will say in his Jersey Mike's commercials, he smells the sub. He's like, that
He
smells
does.
great.
He is a sniffer.
Oh my
He is a sniffer.
SLST.
God.
Slip
Apologies to Danny DeVito.
When we start twice, I
He's
just
a
want
fine
to
actor. I'm just saying it. He scares
Love
me
his
when I go
language.
to Jersey Mike's. If you don't have a Jersey Mike's by you, it's delicious. And as I come from the land of po' boys, that's probably blasphemy. However, Jersey Mike's is
However.
gluten-free bread. The po' boy shops do not. So,
fair.
I've been to Jersey Mike's. I don't remember it, but I'm sure it's fabulous. So
When you can eat gluten-free bread, it's amazing. So
She's neutral on whether she likes Danny DeVito or not, but she thinks she's had Jersey Mike's, but yet she's pretty sure it was fabulous. It's like I'm neutral on people. Sandwiches, love them. Even if I don't remember having had them, guaranteed.
You missed the part of the conversation where I was talking about all the food I made for Anne while she's been here. This is my love language.
I was about to say, sandwiches are always going to trump people.
It is my job to take care of people and feed them.
Actually, she's a little bearish on me, but food is
always a winner. I do love a good sandwich.
Walking for breakfast, she's like, "Who are you again?" Anyways, have some coffee.
Dude,
help yourself.
I'm good with the coffee.
You're excellent with coffee.
I'm good with the coffee. Whatever. Anne will not say that she did not have enough to eat while she was here, I hope, because if she has not had enough to eat, it's her own fault. It's not
well, you're Italian, so if you don't feed her, hello. I think your ancestors would judge you profusely.
Yeah, and I thought I had escaped some of the nonsense, but I was doing it on Easter. My brother's girlfriend didn't want to drink. And like every 10 minutes, I couldn't help it. I was like, can I get you something? Do you want to drink? And like my parents do that. Like my dad and my stepmom do that. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Would you hold a drink so I stop asking you? That's why I told her the first time she met them, because I'm like, if you don't hold a drink, they'll just keep asking you.
So just
we did the same thing in my household too. My mom just hostessing was it's just what it was, like service hostessing, make sure people are comfortable. And when I was still living at home, and people would come over, and my parents had this really nice, I don't want to say it was a fancy refrigerator, but it had multiple options for ice.
Oh, nice. That's fancy.
So then people came over, and I was like, hey, would you like something to drink? Yeah, water would be fine. Well, first I was like, what would you like to drink? We have lemonade, we have iced tea, we have coffee, we have milk. What do you want?
Yeah.
And they're like, water would be just fine. I'm like, okay. And then I turn back, would you like ice in that? Yeah, that'd be great. And I go, wait. Would you like that crushed or cube? And they're like, oh my goodness, so many options. They're like, crushed is fine. No, crushed it is. It's like, you want a slice of lemon?
You want a curly straw?
Yeah, we just want you to enjoy, your experience here at Casa Resort Tabitha's parents. So.
It's not like an on purpose thing. It's just like I was cooking, I was making sure everybody had all the food and stuff, and I'm like, do you need a drink? Do you need and I was kind of making my kids do it, but I was still.
Because it's a good hostess thing. You want them to be having fun.
I want everybody to be super
100%.
comfortable. I don't want everybody ever come in my house and be like, dude, I was so uncomfortable. It sucked. I mean, I'm not the best cook, but I try, and I think everybody can tell, so it's fine.
Maybe you just make people uncomfortable with your hospitality. Some people are
could be.
My only fault is just caring too much.
Right, I was gonna say my weakness. My strengths are my weaknesses, and my weaknesses are my strengths. I work too hard. I love to.
My hair is just too good.
So you need to just tell people when they come over, look, just take an emotional support drink, and I won't pester you the rest of the night.
Right.
I will leave you alone if you hold this cup. So just move along.
When DK has people at the house, the people that have been there before, they're like, just take whatever she gives you. Otherwise, she won't leave you alone.
Seriously, I don't want to be like that, though, because that's literally what I told her when she met my parents. And I'm like, dude, just take the drink or they'll keep asking you. Just take a snack or they will just keep offering you some. And then I was doing it and I was like, oh my God, I've turned into my dad. Like, what is happening?
Like that. We had an Iranian neighbor and loved her. She's so great. And getting to know different cultures and things like that. And every time we would go to her house, it didn't matter what time of day. It was like, come in, sit down. You want some tea? And we're like, no, we're good. It didn't matter that we said, no, we're good. She went into the kitchen and made it and got it for us anyway. And then, you want something to eat? Like, we were just chit-chatting. You hungry? You want it? No, we're good. So she disappeared into the kitchen and she would come back with plates that had like nuts and honey treats on it and stuff like that. And it was like, all right, we eat now. Like every time we went to her house, it's like, brace yourself. We're going to have tea. If we took somebody new there, it's like, look, you're going to get tea. Do not ask for milk. Do not ask for sugar.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's not how you drink proper tea, black tea. You don't drink it with anything in it because what you're supposed to do is eat like a honey treat or something sweet and then you sip your tea. So whatever the snack is that you've had, the sweetness from the snack, is basically is what sweetens your beverage. That's how you're supposed to
I
drink
don't
it.
do that, but it's good to know.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
it supposed to be that way with like matcha too, traditionally?
Probably, but when something tastes like grass, you need a little extra something.
Yeah.
I do not
They're
like.
like, this is great. Have a cookie with it.
I started putting some matcha, like with mixing around with matcha and drinks and stuff like that. I'm on this like iced matcha kick, but I do put coffee in it, maybe with something that is sweet with it. Something totally Starbucks that's American and trash. And I'm enjoying it, but I'm like, still tastes too much like grass.
Yeah, I don't like matcha.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
So,
I like green tea. I don't like matcha.
yeah.
Yeah.
And recently, though, I was at a Starbucks and they had it was iced mango chai, and that was really good.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah, I don't
really
like
good.
chai.
I got the update on my phone, and they're like, "Oh, we have new beverages," and they had the emoji of the mango, and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I don't like pumpkin spice, but like I feel like the chai spices, the mango goes really well. So it's like, they have like the pumpkin drink and it's spice. It's like this was better. This was ideal. Or like I think I had an apple pie something there like years ago.
I wouldn't doubt it. I told a friend the other day because I got an ube toasted coconut like latte, which actually was really good. But I always tell people if you're going for a real cup of coffee, you're not going to Starbucks.
No.
But it's a novelty drink. It's something fun. But it was really good. But my friend was asking what it was, and I told him, I'm like, we will literally just take any flavor that we can, any combination, and mix and match it, and put it in coffee and see what it turns into. I'm like, I'm waiting for the day when we have exhausted all of the flavors of food and things like that, and flowers, and we start going into like upholstery, like Starbucks, new, limited time. Tastes just like a brand new car, fresh scent of leather, some kind of. But you tell me, you mark it down. It's gonna happen probably in like 10 years of time.
Special collaboration, black coffee, carpet.
It's going
like
to be
Audi
a collab
and Starbucks
between Yankee Candle and Starbucks is what it's going to be.
So, I think that's what they do with the whole Dubai chocolate thing. We're like, we're gonna say this is a thing. I'm like, that's not a thing.
It's gonna be like audience
buying one of those, but I didn't. I was too scared.
BMW and Starbucks brings you fresh leather.
You want, yes, you know what?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, in a couple of years, maybe when DK's kids are having kids themselves, it's going to be the generation of it's not weird at all to want to taste leather or wood.
No,
We already eat other parts of the cow. So
I actually watched a guy.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I actually watched a guy try to make coffee with wood. There are certain, and like he smoked it with a certain type of wood, so it would have the wood flavor and everything. We are already there. We just haven't gotten it patented by Starbucks yet.
Isn't it a thing that if you make like alcohol from like different tree saps, like not maple, it'll make you go blind?
What?
Sure, I don't know.
I've never heard that. I've also
but Starbucks would make it safe. It's okay. You got to sell it at Disney, so it's going to be safe. It's fine. It's fine.
It's all good. It's fine.
I do say
compliance first. It's fine.
My sister-in-law works at Starbucks. I'll ask if that's in the pipeline.
I mean, do you mean like the tree bark or the tree sap? What do you mean?
Tree sap.
Tree bark. What I was talking about.
Isn't maple syrup just tree syrup?
No, not maple syrup is fine as far as I know. But if you get to like other trees that also have a form of sap that is not as plenteous as maple syrup,
right? Because you don't want to be drinking eucalyptus sap.
No, that would definitely hurt you. Yeah.
Or will it? We won't know until about 20 years from now. So
exactly, we need. This is why.
I mean,
inventive
essential oils.
You are also bored.
We are not endorsing the eating of anything that is not sanctioned by.
It's not a contest. Texas
Do not blame us for
saying,
anything you do.
Texas Cheap Lady says pine alcohol is deadly.
Yep.
So I'm gonna believe her. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm, it's just people are all about having these fake experiences where it's like, I drank out of this cup and it tasted like Christmas morning. I can conclude I have been there where I'm like, wow, this really does remind me of Christmas morning. So that's what I'm saying. Remember that feeling you had when you bought your first car? Well, now
Right.
Starbucks exclusive.
Yeah.
To be like, wow, it really does smell like stale cigarette smoke.
Takes me back, man. Takes me back. I remember one time I was in a Yankee Candle store, and this lady, I was younger, and my dad and I think were looking for a gift for my mom or something like that. And I was looking at the names, like lightning.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's literally a candle that was lightning. And I'm like, how do they know what lightning smells like? One of the ladies, like, I looked at her and I'm like, how do you know what lightning smells like? And she's like, I'll be right back. And she went to go talk to a manager. What? And she came back. She's like, so what happens is that the executives and whatever, they get together and they have a meeting and they kind of create new smells and they test things out and see what it reminds them of. And that's how we basically, the process of us generating our smells. It's like, but who thought, you know what Americans need? Lightning as a candle.
Well, Yellow Cat says that it smells like burnt meat. And you know what? I hate Yankee Candle Christmas Eve smell because Christmas Eve does not smell like whatever shit they have. Christmas Eve smells like fish and like nonsense because
I don't want a candle smelling.
Oh my god!
We do the 7 fishes, so we have smelt and tuna sauce and calamari.
Oh, you're saying your Christmas smells like that.
But that is not Christmas Eve. I'm just saying, like, how can
Okay,
you just
I
put
thought
a
you meant
label
there was
on
a candle that smelled like the fish.
That's what I was thinking. And I'm like, well,
No, I don't want a candle that smells like
Okay,
fish. I just don't understand how they can be like, this is Christmas Eve. No, it's not.
Because most people don't
Let me
eat
tell you.
fish like that on Christmas. So.
but
No,
would you
my personal favorite Yankee candle is Mountain Lodge, or also known as the man candle.
The man
Smells like a upstanding gentleman, not too heavy on the cologne. It's nice.
Yeah, some of them are just
You must-
really bad. Yeah, like I've had. Yeah, there was. It's things. This is not a candle, but things that you would think are amazing that are not. I'm just gonna go on the internet.
That'd be a whole series in and of itself.
a whole series.
Somebody
I
give me
smelled
one
that
called
candle. It
Suntan.
smells terrible. There's. Have you ever heard of the Built bars? They're like protein bars.
I think so.
The Built bars. Well, they have Built Puff bars, and they're like, they have collagen in them, so they're kind of more like they're puffy. They're kind of marshmallowy texture. Okay, so chocolate ones and all kinds of other ones. So there's a whole line that's sour ones, and my coworker was like, "Okay, we like sour things. Let's see." Okay, now most protein bars you would think like chocolatey,
Chocolate,
or
peanut
butter,
butter,
but there
yeah.
are some protein bars that are like lemon, white chocolate, blueberry, that kind of thing. So we're like, okay, cool, sour, it's fine. So she tries the sour apple, and it's like amazing. It tastes like an apple Jolly Rancher, but it's like soft, squishy, collagen-y kind of texture.
Cool.
Great, fine, fantastic. Tastes like a Jolly Rancher. Or Laffy Taffy, kind of like that. So there was watermelon, sour apple, pink lemonade, and blue raspberry, and now I think they have watermelon. So we ate the apple, tried it, fantastic. The pink lemonade. And I'm like, this is why you read reviews on Amazon before you eat things. Because we went and looked up the reviews. The pink lemonade tasted literally like vomit. It tasted like one of the beans. Remember the beans?
Oh, the every flavor beans from Harry Potter.
But
Yes.
you and Mrs. Brown are hanging out in the same place because she
See?
said she won't eat
Okay.
banana bread because
Okay,
of how much
Lindsay,
sugar
I
it
love banana bread but it should not smell at all like vomit. So something's wrong there.
has.
But
That's
this
very,
thing,
very
like,
concerning.
I literally ate a piece like this big,
Mhm.
freaking tiny piece, and I was like, "What did you do to me?" To my coworker, and she's like, "I know," and I'm like, "Why did you make me eat that? Like, why did you do it?"
She's like, because if I have to suffer, you're going with me.
But then the more devious thing is that it came in a multi-pack, so she left him in the pantry for her husband so that he could
Oh
take it.
no!
Did he
I
like them?
wouldn't do that to my husband.
Maybe he liked them.
So if you
I
go
don't
read
think
the reviews, there's like 5 or 6 reviews in a row that are like, tastes like vomit, tastes like vomit.
And you
I'm
wonder
like,
how
I
this
love
got
it.
passed. Like, how did
Who
this
ate
get?
that and decided it was good?
Yeah, and then said we should sell this. Like, we should invest money
I
in
mean,
this, and package it, market it,
They
and then
didn't try it. Now they have like 13 trucks full of it. And they're like,
So like,
so this is
What-
going out.
what
I'm
happened
not keeping
in,
it.
Isn't that like a whole thing of marketing of when they test new products? There's, what do they call it? Where they like actually test it,
Peer
and
review or whatever it's
I
called.
forget what
or-
it's called, but they actually like, yeah, have people test it, see if they like it, yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
How many people work there that don't think it tastes like vomit?
That's concerning. And then it makes you wonder like how other people taste things. And then like my brother's colorblind and he'll say something to me like, oh, that's green. I'll be like, no, that's tan. And like it makes me wonder how like different the way we see things are or taste
Right.
things are.
Or maybe our palates just aren't refined enough as those executives.
Right.
You know,
Maybe
that we
doesn't
can't
actually
tell that vomit flavored banana bread is actually superior to regular banana bread.
I will
Maybe
never
they
make
grew
that.
up
We'll
rough.
never know.
We'll
I
never
don't
know. You know. Maybe when we start drinking leather flavored coffee.
That goes well. It pairs well with your
I
banana.
think the next step beyond leather flavored coffee is if you just have like vague concepts, you know, like how they have perfumes and they're like, yeah,
Obsession.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be, you know, your coffee will be like, and this one is desire. And I'm like, is desire chocolate? Is it strawberry? Like,
Like what's happening?
what are you
See,
serving
yeah.
me?
That's what I'm saying. Yankee Candle coffee.
I could see that before the leather. That'll be the step one to the leather tasting
phase
food.
one.
You know, the inanimate
Yeah.
ideas, the name of things. That'll be step one. Then we'll get to the eating of the leather flavored stuff.
That sounds
Or
so
like-
strange.
Or like Doctor Who, where they had beef flavored soda.
Yeah, that was gross.
what?
Which is you could buy that crap now. You could buy.
Yeah,
those
I was gonna say go to
now.
Cracker Barrel and you get some weird
Yeah.
flavors.
No.
Yes.
No, thank you. I'm all set.
You can get bubblegum flavored soda.
No.
You get mac and cheese soda.
Nope.
Soda. There was
No.
a fried chicken one.
Ooh, mac and cheese latte.
No. No.
It it's starting to
No,
sound
I
good.
love cheese
I'm-
and I love mac and cheese, but it should not be in a latte.
You did not
Listen.
stop at enough places in Florida,
But-
and you did not see the mac
Think
and
of
cheese
queso.
sodas in the gas stations.
Think of queso the latte, though.
No.
Queso latte.
No,
Yes.
I love queso, but I don't want it as a latte. I
Oh,
want it
exclusive
like-
only
like
sold for
really
Cinco de
thin-
Mayo.
No. What's happening?
Queso latte. It is the Cinco de Mayo exclusive
No.
beverage.
You could
That's
get
my
it extra
birthday.
spicy, jalapeno flavored.
And I don't.
Okay, so 2 years ago, this is how I know this is when all of a sudden I realized Starbucks just be throwing everything together just to see what sticks. They had in theory, it sounded like a really cool idea. Okay. They had refreshers. You know, we don't just have
Yes.
drinks
yeah.
anymore. We have
I remember
refreshers. Okay. They were because boba is all the rage now too. The pearls that squish. I love them.
Yeah.
Anyway, they decided to have one of a lemonade trio.
Yeah.
Passion fruit, lemonade, so, you know, all these kinds of things, and dragon fruit, which tastes like nothing. So we all got robbed, but it was a spicy lemonade, and that sounded kind of cool. I'm like, sign me up. I'm gonna try this. This sounds fun, interesting. And it's got the little pearls in it. Had a little color on the top. It's all good. So I drank it, and I'm like, okay, this just tastes like lemonade. And then the kick came. The spice came afterwards. And I'm like, I mean, and it came pretty strong. I can handle spice, but all of a sudden this just kind of came out of nowhere. And because it's liquid, it just went straight to the back of
It wasn't one of those
Right.
you were supposed to like shake up to.
No.
make
It's just right there. They serve it to you. It's got the little bubbles in the bottom and everything.
Okay.
And so then I was like, oh, okay, I'm a little spicy. So I take a drink and the lemonade refreshed me. And I was like, whew. A couple seconds later, I'm like, it was a perpetual cycle of nonsense. Every time I took a sip,
Now you
I
know why
needed to
they
take
did it.
another sip. And I tell you, okay, a lot of times these exclusive drinks don't last long at Starbucks, like because the theme parks seem to get new things all the time, like every month. This thing did not last, but maybe a couple of weeks. They did not hang on to those refreshers for very long. So in theory, it was a cool idea. Execution.
Cool idea makes you drink, then makes you more thirsty.
I mean,
Kind
I
of
was
like flaming hot Cheeto Mountain Dew, which I also
Yeah.
loved. So
Why?
it wasn't bad.
Why?
Okay, DK, you clearly don't live for the moment. Have you ever YOLO'd?
Yeah,
I don't know,
Let me tell
maybe.
you, I love those.
You have to
novelty
ask.
Mountain Dew flavors.
You never have YOLO'd.
So
No,
she
but-
loves her Mountain Dew. I got her blue Mountain Dew.
Ugh.
The last time
Ooh.
she came, we didn't even have that in New York. I was able to get it this time. But
living
last
Baja Blast. I mean, I don't drink that stuff anymore,
drink
but
Mountain Dew, yeah.
I did like Baja Blast.
I love me some Baja Blast. But yeah, flaming hot Cheeto Mountain Dew. Basically, it's Mountain Dew, but you have Cheeto breath. Like it's not too strong, but you're like, there's definitely something
The
here.
chemicals.
You are
just-
not selling this.
No.
Oh,
If you drink
that's
enough of it,
basically-
it'll change your eye color.
Yeah.
Make you go blind.
Side effects for
Soda
each
can do
person.
that too.
Like how Anne's worried about if we make alcohol at a tree sap, but we're gonna drink hot Cheeto Mountain Dew.
Right. Natural versus just chemically
It
induced.
comes in a can. The FDA probably approved it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Have you ever YOLO'd? Yeah, no, I don't. Thank you. I'm sorry.
No.
I like got into this like old mother thing, and I can't get out of it. Maybe in a couple of years when my kids are bigger.
No. See, that
The
defeats
flaming
the
hot
whole
Cheetos Mountain
point. DK, that defeats the whole point of the YOLO mindset. You can't just YOLO later because you might not YOLO later. You got to YOLO now.
You get the YOLO now.
I don't know if I can do that. I'm kind
Okay,
of.
and go to the grocery store, get you the weirdest beverage you can find. Otherwise,
So I live in this really small town, and they just have regular drinks there.
I think the
because
key that you're
we
missing
live
here
in a
is the
small
O
town.
of the YOLO. You're
The
missing
point
the
of the
once.
yeah, you only you know what YOLO stands for. Wait,
You
let's back
only
up.
live once.
Yeah, let's
I
back
know what
up.
it stands for.
Okay,
I
okay.
know. I'm not new.
I figured
The
the
one-
fundamentals might need to be established.
The
I was
one
gonna say I might be
thing
Gildas,
now-
but I'm not. But I'm close. You see me?
Well, so then you go to the store, your little shop, little shack, whatever you shop at, and you get multiple normal beverages, and you mix them together to make your non-normal
My
beverage.
kids used to do that.
When we were little, we called it the this is YouTube, the hoo-hide, okay? So that's what you do. You mix them all together, and no drink is ever the same.
No, my kid used to sit there at the fountain and like everyone. And yeah.
I never did that.
YOLO, Anne, she's never done it before.
She's never done it before. We need
This is an American tradition.
Look,
Anne,
she
have you
can't
done
go
it?
to Bucky's.
just
You know?
from.
Can I just put some Baja Blast in my wine and call it a day?
Yes.
No, you cannot.
Why not?
Probably wouldn't be bad.
I'm gonna do it. Want some?
Okay.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm gonna open a can of soda though. You want
Okay,
some?
Anne, you can't let your friends YOLO by themselves.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. But
Look, she's actually interested, Anne. We want to encourage
be
this
right back.
behavior.
no, I'll go for it. I'm.
We want to encourage this.
This is actually breaking one of my laws of the internet.
That is
What?
true.
Peer pressure?
Peer pressure. No, that I'm sitting here like there's some set down rules of things that I'd never do on streaming, and one of them is that always wear a bra to a stream, and
Always.
the other one is that don't drunk stream. That's a bad idea.
Okay.
Don't.
Yeah, well,
never-
I don't encourage that ever. We don't need to know the secret, deep, dark things of
Exactly.
your life.
Wait.
or,
I was talking to my husband. I'm sorry. I was supposed to be wearing a bra and not drinking. I gotta go.
like I got places to be.
She's
My
like,
bad. I
nobody
didn't know
set
the
the
rules."
rules down.
I didn't know the rules.
No, personal rules. You hang loose. I'm not gonna say anything.
Be free, YOLO, Amy.
I mean, no sports bra on, so
There you go.
I changed my shirt earlier because we
I
went
was
on
gonna
before. I was like, oh, I look like I'm like naked because I only had like tank top straps on. And Tabitha was like, come on, that's what this is.
I mean, that's why the people
I'm
come,
like,
right?
no, the world don't need to see this. So.
I think isn't that the reputation of lady streamers? I don't understand.
Right. Yeah. Knitters, they're known for their provocative streams.
These
We're just
knitters of
about
the
to
night, they be
crochet
wild.
ourselves some negligees.
I wanted to have a knit along for that, and everybody said no. I wanted to have a knit your knickers knit along, and
I like it. By the
What?
way, I've thought of an idea for your American, whatever is like I mean, I don't really like to swear, but I do love me a good play on words and be like, America, it's stitches, y'all.
there you go.
Is this for your patriotic one or is this Shark Week? I can't remember.
Boom, why not? It's fine.
I have a theme for Shark Week.
Yeah,
I
do
hope
that.
you lovely ladies will be joining us for that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Have
I
I
need that.
described what Shark Week is?
No, I'm new here.
You are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, a virgin. A shark virgin.
So Shark Week is in July when the Discovery Channel has Shark Week. And what you do is you declare what you are going to make. and you have 8 days to make it in, because Shark Week is technically 8 days, as per the Discovery Channel, our authority in these matters. And if you do not finish it by the 8th day, the shark got you, and you have to rip the whole thing out
with evidence.
With evidence, because everybody who participates
So
gets
say I did not finish this hat, I would have to rip the whole thing out.
Okay, so
And
it sounds like I'm going to be making another teddy bear coaster in 8 days.
And Anne is a benevolent dictator. Did you put Baja Blast in wine for Anne?
Yes.
I said I was gonna.
Oh, I was talking about
YOLO.
We got it. Yeah.
I was talking about
Chug. I'm just
Who's
kidding.
the miss? Who's the minute, bra? What?
That's old news. Don't pay attention to the
That
chat.
was
sorry.
Anne's knickers. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's- No, I was describing Shark Week, and anyways, everyone who participates in Shark Week gets stickers with the Shark Week
Shark Week
logo.
is so much fun.
It is, and also with stickers of the logos of our sponsors. Should you wish to join
Right.
us.
Oh.
So she's a benevolent dictator. So if you're like a new to a craft, you don't have to make a blanket. You know, if
No,
what you make is
You choose your own thing. So, like, my kid decided to knit a pot holder last year
Right.
because that's their skill level, and that's what they
Right.
made. It was cool
you set a reasonable challenge.
for yourself. You
For
want
yourself.
a challenge, but you don't want to be like
Right.
killing. Like, I mean, some people do like stay up all night and knit, but others don't,
Yeah.
and that's okay.
And if you don't actually rip out your project, or if you don't tell us you finished, which happens sometimes, it's like, no stickers.
You don't get
Sorry.
stickers.
You know, get
You
stickers.
have to do the thing.
Or entries into
And
the prizes.
we also have giveaways too that will.
No shark in a jar.
Which we did not negate the shark in a jar, did we? Did we vote for that?
No, we're not doing that.
I'll
Whether
put
or
a
not
shark
you
in a
want to,
jar.
we're not. No, we're not doing that.
I would put one on my shelf.
I would have shark in a jar.
For science.
So
Aren't you a homeschool
far-
mom? It's for science.
Yeah, so far, we've given our grand prize winners a little shark in a hula skirt for your dashboard.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
Oh, you could probably get them some of those shark teeth that they sell in all the shops down there, Tabitha. That would be fun. A little bit of shark teeth they find on the beach.
That's true. Could be. Are we drinking wine in Baja?
we are. I
What-
prefer wine, but this is fine. I won't die.
Okay, all right. Is it growing on you the way that moss grows to a tree?
We'll see. I need a little more. I mean, you know.
Okay.
I
For
don't
what
know.
it's worth, DK, I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
You have YOLO'd.
You
Maybe
have
your
the-
first time ever.
You
I'm
have
not
yellow.
sure. I've been pretty steady
kind of
most of my life.
it reminds me of my so there'd be my sister-in-law's dad, not to tell tales on the internet, but he not a coffee drinker, but he will have Mountain Dew orange juice for breakfast like every day.
That's horrifying.
I mean, it's a
that's-
citrus flavor.
But you're gonna
Still
be
no.
diabetes.
Yes.
It's got
I
water
mean,
in
he's
it.
not a large man, so I mean,
But-
I think it's working for him.
You don't have to. That's a stereotype, Anne, and I reject it.
Yeah, no, that's.
It just doesn't
No.
seem healthy. Is all I'm saying.
Isn't that the
No.
whole
I
Mountain
mean,
Dew?
orange juice alone is a lot of sugar, but then you were putting Mountain Dew into it.
It's true.
Here you go.
I don't drink a lot of soda either, so that I can tell that that's a lot of sugar. But that's all right. You like it?
I do.
I did see one I want to try because I always see people putting red wine over ice cream, and I'm like, no. But I did see somebody put prosecco over pineapple ice cream, and I'm like, hold up. Now I'm listening because I have put orange. I've put like sherbet in my prosecco. Put a bomb pop in my prosecco. That's the bomb. That's good. That thing melts. That's good.
I mean, yeah. If you put like sherbet in it, it's like those punches.
Like
that
yeah,
you get at
the
showers
punches
and
at like
stuff.
parties.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I was like, pineapple and the prosecco. That could go.
I went to a bridal shower and they gave us mimosas. I liked that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going
I
to
love
baby
those.
shower. I'm pretty sure that there won't be any alcohol, and that makes me. I mean, like, not that I have to have alcohol to have a good time, but you know, it's
What?
always fun when somebody's like, "Here's this fancy drink you don't get to have often," and I'm like, you know,
Oh yeah. See down here, there's alcohol at every party.
oh no.
Birthday
Right.
parties,
Yeah,
funerals.
my mother can't have it.
weddings.
So. Although
every-
it's a co-ed shower, so maybe there will be alcohol. It's hard to say. Oh.
You go to a 5-year-old's birthday party and be like, who's bringing the beer?
Well, see, we never have that problem. My dad works for a beer distributor, so I just call him and I say, "Please give me beer," and then he does, and it's fine. So
You're right, Tina. It was champagne. Okay, but I'm poor, so I don't have champagne. I get prosecco.
isn't it the same practically?
No, it's different. The wine people will assure you it is different.
Whatever.
That's where it comes from. It's not the same.
This soda doesn't actually come from Baja California. But only
It doesn't have
sparkling
notes
Taco Bell
of, you know.
Damn it, Anne. I was bursting my bubbles all over the place. Jeez.
It's delightful. I'm glad you guys made me, drink
See,
something.
peer pressure is important
Yeah.
because we
But I need to
care.
get Baja Blast over ice cream and see how that is, comparatively speaking.
Oh.
No, I could go for ice cream. We don't have any in this
A
house.
Baja Blast float.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that'd
could
be
see-
good.
Probably be fine.
Coming
Although
soon
I
to a Starbucks near you.
I'm kind of in the mood just to have some Sundays. Maybe we should go store after this. Maybe you can drive.
Maybe you should put some dried crickets on them.
No, thank you. I'm all set.
Oh, no.
Wrong experience. Wrong experience.
I wasn't sure how far we could push the YOLO experience, but I figured shoot for the
Maybe
stars, you know.
That wasn't it. That's not the.
I mean, I would
want
try
the ice
one.
cream too much.
You know, you can get them. I think at Cracker Barrel too. Candy with
I think so.
you know,
candy with the bug in it, yeah.
bugs in it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't go to Cracker Barrel either. Are these Southern things? Like I have one
Yes.
here, but I haven't been in like 10
Oh.
years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel. It's
All
in the
right,
South.
we have Cracker Barrel out where I am.
Well, I have one too, but I just never go.
Anne's like, don't consider me part of those people. We have Cracker Barrel.
She's certainly not Southern. Don't worry.
No, we don't.
Oh, but you guys don't have Waffle House, right?
Waffle House.
They don't have Waffle House.
No.
There is a Waffle House as near as Pennsylvania, just barely.
There
Just
is?
just over the West Virginia border. And
That explains it.
Yeah.
I love Waffle House.
See, that's the problem is that DK, yeah. See, a lot of YOLO experiences usually came before a 3 a.m. Waffle House visit.
See, like I remember doing the Denny's thing. We had Denny's and we would go there, and
Yeah.
it was kind of
It's
ridiculous.
not quite the
Denny's
same.
Is
Yeah, but
not.
that's not the same.
Not the
See,
same.
the difference between Waffle House and Denny's is that Denny's is a restaurant that you never intentionally go to. They just happen to be the one that's opened.
Right?
Well, so's Waffle House, but even worse. But with
Yeah,
sparkling.
but you
Yeah, but they don't
intentionally
have
go to Waffle House.
grease
You make a
on the
choice when you walk
floor
through that door.
consistently at Denny's.
But can you watch the cook with 7 tattoos, 5 teeth, and 3 cigarettes hanging out of his mouth make your waffles at Denny's?
While sitting next to the gentleman who is currently doing weed.
While
no,
the
no,
jukebox
I've never had
plays.
any of this happen.
Okay.
Although
yeah.
once I did have to rescue my husband and some of his drunk frat brothers from a Denny's, and that was a mortifying experience. I won't lie, but
Load.
Sounds like your
Yeah,
husband
he
knows how to
was.
yellow. Yeah.
my husband is the guy the girl he was dating at the time. She's like, "Where do I pick you up?" And he goes, "Just look for the couch that's on fire." And I'm like, if you said that to me,
Okay,
I would
he has definitely YOLO'd. Okay.
YOLO'd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he totally has. Maybe
YOLO
he's done
king.
enough for the both of us, is what I think. Because I'm
No,
You
no,
balance
no.
him out. Otherwise, he'd be YOLOing all over the town. Yeah.
I mean, that was many, many moons ago when he was in college. Or
The YOLO spirit never leaves. It just lies dormant.
so someday he might just randomly set another couch on fire.
Yeah,
I would love to
100%.
see
Yeah.
100%.
Among Us hasn't set at least one piece of furniture on fire.
that. You know what he also did with that couch? He was taking the stuffing out and giving it to kids and telling them it was cotton candy.
Coming soon to a Starbucks near you.
I mean,
Rodeo couch foam.
cotton candy. Sugar is expensive to make cotton candy. Let's start just styrofoaming out this furniture.
I mean, that's pretty funny. He was an
Did they
asshole back
eat
in the
this?
day.
Did they eat it? That's
Yeah.
the.
I mean, I think that they did at some point put it in their mouth and realized it wasn't.
I like
Amy,
it.
I think you'd like him. Maybe someday we'll meet.
Oh yeah.
See, on the way up driving, the friends I was with had never been to a Waffle House. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Gonna get Grand Slam breakfast. I'm so excited. And they're like, oh no. And I walk in and they're like, let's go to the booth on the side. I'm like, rookie move, but okay.
where are you supposed to sit?
So
At the
sit
front.
At the counter.
because that's where
I
everyone
want to sit in
sits.
a booth. I don't want to have to be
Because
the
the counter is where the action
The
is.
Waffle House is that it's communal. Okay.
I mean, I do like sitting in the booth because it's only slightly cleaner, and I
Yeah.
would like for the police to be able to identify me when they pass by in the instance that something bad happened, a fight breaks out, which is prone to happen at
I'm
the
sorry,
Waffle
what?
House.
What is happening there that you need to be identified?
Oh, you
lot.
don't know the lore of the Waffle House.
Have you
People
not
are
watched
very-
the
very
videos?
You
of
should
things
be.
that happen in
No,
Waffle House?
my favorite thing, my Waffle House experience was lovely. I love a Waffle House. But also, so I'm looking out the window of the Waffle House, and it's like, it's the South. So it's like a jungle back there, and there's vines
Right.
and stuff.
Kudzu
Right.
vines, yeah.
Right.
Exactly. But there is a fence.
She's like, formal protest.
The fence has razor wire on the top, and there is a hole ripped in it, bent our way. And I'm
Like,
like,
people need Waffle House.
Okay, Amy, what do you got to say? Because
Did
I
you
gotta tell
not
you
say
guys
this
something.
Waffle House was in Pennsylvania, or are you talking about a different Waffle
no,
House?
this is a Waffle House in the South before we drove up.
Where in the
I
South?
think it was in Florida.
All right, I'll allow it.
I haven't
Okay.
seen that much kudzu in Florida, though.
No,
It may have been, I don't know.
That's more of like a Carolina, maybe
yeah, we
Georgia.
don't
kind of
even
thing.
have
I
it that
mean,
much here.
It might
Yeah.
have been near the Georgia
Mhm.
border. I'm trying to think.
It's
But-
hard
All
to
right,
say.
I'll allow it.
It
I
all
thought we were
comes
talking about the
together.
Pennsylvania one. I was like, hold up.
But okay, so I had to drive to Erie, Pennsylvania to get Anne. It was like a custody exchange. Her friend drove her up to Erie. I picked her up. I brought her to my house. It was great.
You
A lot
fed
of-
her, yeah.
But so
Tucked her
we're
in.
driving, and I saw a sign that I've never seen before. And Anne was telling me a story, and I'm like, "Excuse me, I have to interrupt you." It said correctional area. Do not pick up hitchhikers. And I'm like,
Hitchhikers,
what
yeah.
the? What has happened
Really?
to you? That sign.
I've only ever seen that sign on the interwebs. I've never seen it in person.
Well, I saw it
In the
person.
wild.
in
We
New
have like
York.
3 of them.
What?
I
This
think
is
I've
like
seen
normal
one.
for you?
She
I've
lives in
s-
Happening Place.
I've seen
That's
one
true.
before, but it was
There's
more up
one-
north.
Yeah, I've seen. There's one in Mississippi. There's a very odd one in Mississippi. If you drive to certain spots, there's one definitely in Louisiana because the state prison is up in North Louisiana. But yeah, there's one I see all the time. Mississippi. It's not a full. What do you call it?
Prison.
Where the really bad guys go.
Prison.
Okay.
Compound.
What do you call it?
Not like
Like
a
where
high
the-
security prison.
Yeah, there you go. It's not like a high security prison. It's like regular middle prison. So it's like literally right on
Hello,
the
it's
interstate.
moderate prison.
Like you like most of the times the ones that are like high security, like you got to get off the path and go to them.
Okay.
But the one you pass in Mississippi, I forget what county it's in, but it's like literally right there. There's like the razor wire and everything, and there's the signs that don't pick up hitchhikers, and I think that's the
And
only
then right next door was a Waffle House.
not
Yeah,
far away from the
I mean,
Waffle House. But it's literally on the interstate. Like if you were really determined, you could get in. You get trouble and shot, but you could get in.
Oh, so DK, the Waffle House is kind of meant to be like a truck stop. It's a simple dine-in experience for truckers going to and fro, and it's
Yes.
typically placed, on the side of the road, and oftentimes can be placed in not nice neighborhoods sometimes,
Okay.
and sometimes,
but,
but they
the further south you go, they're everywhere.
everywhere. It just became
Uh-huh.
really popular, but it does have a
Yeah.
bad history for being a place where because the food is not necessarily expensive, and so it's a
Yeah.
place to get the cheap meal, and people who don't contribute to society in a positive way, if I might put it that way, oftentimes will frequent such an establishment.
3 in my town.
Yes. And but now it's become more of a meme thing. Like everybody goes to, like a lot of people go to Waffle House. It just has a history.
Yeah, it has.
I mean,
Depends on certain
It's
parts
a
are worse than
reasonably
others.
priced breakfast if you want to go out to eat like every day. If you want a hot breakfast every day, Waffle House.
Like, okay, 8 a.m. Sunday morning Waffle House is different than 2 a.m. Friday night Waffle House.
I mean, I think most places are quite different, 8 a.m. to 2 a.m.
But not
Like,
most
Not
places.
Bucky's.
Are open 24
Not
hours.
Bucky's.
Not Bucky's. Bucky's is the same, 24 hours a day.
But not many
welcome
places
in.
to eat are open at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what we need in South Dakota. We need Bucky's.
You do.
We need Waffle Houses.
Yes.
You know, we just got Chick-fil-A like a few years ago.
Yeah.
You know,
And
maybe you should write a note to your senator and your congressman about
Exactly.
this.
Mr. Thune, I know that you've been doing a lot of crap lately, but as just a little,
This would unite the states.
yeah, if you could pass the Save America Act, that'd be most important. But if you'd like to curry a little more favor, I'd also like a Waffle House. Okay, thanks, bye.
But see, I live in New York, and so like
Oh,
They're not
your
giving me a
people don't
Waffle
give you
House.
nice things.
they're trying to give us more taxes so that Mondami can have his socialist New York City. So I'm
Well, if you would write a letter and let them know that you'd be happy to pay taxes for food at Buc-ee's, there you go.
Some beaver nuggets. And
What?
Yep. Beaver
Yeah,
nuggets.
that's what they're called.
why?
Well, so Buc-ee's is
He's a
named
beaver.
after a beaver. That's their mascot. You can get a picture with him in the store
is
or with the
Buc-ee.
golden statue that we all worship outside.
Okay.
Some
Everyone has to
people-
take their picture with the Bucky statue.
Amy,
Yes,
did you put on a Bucky's onesie once?
I did when it snowed. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
wasn't
Buc-ee's
if that
is
was
big
a fever
time.
dream or if that truly happened.
No,
so.
that
Just checking.
happened because obviously we don't have full snow gear, and my boys they each bought one because every time we go to the beach, you go to Bucky's. They built the
yeah.
Bucky's, I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago now. So that was maybe not that long, but that was our first time getting a Bucky's here because they were always in Texas. So now
Okay.
there's one in Mississippi and now there's one in Florida, but we don't stop at the Mississippi one because that's not close enough. You got to stop at the one in Orange Beach, Foley, Alabama, because that means you're almost to Florida. So
It's a
they would-
sign.
they bought the full head with the hood and everything. So when it snowed in January of 24, I was like,
You have
okay.
dates for when it snows, and me, it's like last week.
I was like,
No, Amy, I feel like you also just did it for a show at one point.
maybe.
I
I
feel
don't-
like
it's
that
pretty
may have
hot.
happened.
I don't know
We
that I would
talked
just-
about Bucky's before.
I don't know that I would just put the Bucky's costume on if it's hot outside.
Maybe you were YOLOing.
You may have.
Oh, I have no problem
Yeah,
YOLOing.
that could have
But
happened.
Oh, okay.
Do you think
But-
that happened? I feel like it happened. You don't remember? It's okay.
I
She doesn't remember.
I don't remember. It could have been like a, "Hey guys, look what I have," and you were.
I
I
think-
could have totally sent you a picture. Absolutely. That's 100%
I think
believable.
no, I feel like you did it on one of these shows, and I feel like it was like we were talking about Bucky's, and I said I've never heard of Bucky's, and then maybe
I
like
did.
the next
I
show
did.
you did it.
I did.
Yeah. Okay,
I
I'm not
did.
crazy. Thank you.
No, you're not crazy. I thought you meant the snow ones where it's a picture of all of us in front of the house.
No. I just meant I think that you did it for a show, and you
I
did.
did.
Okay, good.
I did. I
Well,
don't
no,
remember when it
Canadian.
was.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I did because you didn't know what Bucky's was, and I came
I
and
did
got
not.
it. Because when you put
And I
it down,
still
like his
don't
little
know.
face is right here. Like it's his face when you wear the Bucky's onesie. Yeah.
A little hat on it. Got the tail
Yeah.
on the back.
Yeah.
And if
And
you
it was
wore
a tail.
that to a Waffle House,
That
Would be
in
fine.
Florida, that
What
wouldn't
would
have been
happen?
weird. That
What would
wouldn't have
happen?
been weird.
Anybody, you could absolutely walk into Waffle House wearing a Bucky's costume.
Yeah.
Not a
they
problem.
accept you there. Okay.
But why? Why is that okay in a
Because
Waffle
it's
House?
Waffle House.
First of all, because it's Bucky's and we worship Bucky's, and second, because it's Waffle House. And if you're not committing a crime, you're good people.
I have 2 Bucky stuffed animals
So
in my
that's
other
it.
room.
Either you're criminal or you're not, and that's it.
And also, you
I
know,
don't have any Bucky's in here.
also another important part about the Waffle House is that it's just the counter and they cook the food back there. Normally, there's a full wall,
Yeah. It's an experience.
and the people.
So you get to see them spit in your food.
yeah,
Yes.
well, and
Nice.
then if you cook their food, if you're the guy cooking and you cook their food, and they turn around, they're like, "I don't like that," and you're like, "Really? Thanks for saying it to my face."
And I don't want to go there. I'm scared.
You know.
I'm scared of her. I don't want to do it. Thank you. I'm all set. It was perfect.
It's a little.
I
it
don't
can be
eat
a little
eggs, but I
scary.
love them now.
There you go. I like it. Waffle House is hibachi for rednecks.
That is accurate. That is
100%.
That's a valid description.
And
Absolutely.
Amy, if I could ask, like everybody says, it's like, what is so special about Bucky's? What is one of the top things that people say?
Okay. If you're a mother, this is all I need to sell it for you. Okay. First of all, side point, not what I need to sell it for you. There's no trucks that are allowed. So no 18-wheelers are allowed to go to Bucky's.
Ever?
Period. So
Why?
no, because that's the rule. No 18-wheelers are allowed. So it's not a truck stop. You will
Okay.
never have truckers there. But the number one selling point, if you're a mother, is the bathroom.
Bathrooms.
Go top to bottom. It is a bathroom. There is no stall looking under. There's you open the door and you go in it's a bathroom, gigantic bathroom, and there's 50 bathroom stalls, but the stall is its own room.
It's apparently like if a gas station in Walmart had a baby.
No, I'd like to say that it is more of if Sheetz
Lobby.
gas station and Cracker Barrel had a baby.
Hobby Lobby's in there somewhere. It was a threesome for sure. It's not Walmart. It's Hobby Lobby.
It's an experience. It's not a gas station.
But
it's an
if
experience.
you have children and you understand that having to go into a gas station in the middle of nowhere on your road trip, and you've got to take them in this gas station where God knows what's happening in this thing. There is a lady whose sole job is to clean that bathroom all day long.
And they make like $25 an hour.
Yes. There is a lady in there with her sweeper and her thing, and she's cleaning everything. And literally every stall is its own individual bathroom.
Okay.
And when it gets too full so that there's a line literally going out the door, they have attendees in the bathroom directing you.
Directing traffic. And there's little lights above the door so you know this one's free and this one's not free.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And you pass art on the way to the bathroom. I mean, what gas
that you can buy?
You pass art.
You got home goods, you got t-shirts,
It is home goods, Hobby Lobby,
plushies,
Jerky House.
Yes.
I mean, come on, you walk in and they say brisket on the board, and you could go buy a brisket, you could buy candy, you could buy a cutting board in the state of Alabama.
My favorite thing in the whole world was when we would go to Florida when my kids were real small. We would go into the handicap stall, and there's a sink in there. So like all of me and my kids could go in there, and then one would go to the bathroom, and then they would wash their hands, and the next, like, it was like perfect. And I didn't have to send them out into the abyss where I couldn't see them if I was with the other kid or I had to go myself.
Yeah.
And it was fabulous.
No, that is, like I said,
We don't have that here.
Everybody will tell you that it's like, especially the women folk, what is like the one of the number one things about Buc-ee's that makes it the best gas station? And they'll tell you it's the bathrooms, especially as ladies. It's the bathrooms. Like she said, you get a whole private room. There's an attendee. It's always clean, and then there's always it's also there. It is.
Look at his face.
Got up and went 2 steps, and what was he just looking at you while you were podcasting? Because they're
you don't understand. Buc-ee's is a mascot of Florida. Or all these places, Texas.
With his own face on his shirt. Come on,
DK. They make T-shirts for every like holiday and season, brand new every year. Halloween comes, you're getting a Buc-ee's shirt. July 4th of July, Buc-ee's shirt. They've got cups. They've got coloring books. Anything you can think of.
You have to love. You have to love
Buc-ee's.
I can't love something I've never seen or experienced.
Oh, you will. You will.
Oh, I can? Okay. Is this like faith in Jesus? Like, is this what we're talking about? Because I'm concerned.
Yeah, in Buc-ee's we trust.
I just can't believe that all the times you've driven to Florida, you've never
you've never seen the giant signs that will tell you 10 miles, 5 miles.
Like my friend who won't stop to see the baby alligators.
But you know what? If she took the East Coast route, it might not have brought her past one.
I feel like I've never actually seen one because we drive down, like, we go whatever way takes us to Charlotte, and then from Charlotte we go to Florida and we go Gulf side. But so that means we hit like 95 at some point. But I don't feel like I've seen one.
True. I don't remember seeing.
Because in Florida you have one in Daytona and you have one in St. Augustine.
Nope, I don't believe
and then they just opened a brand new one.
St. Augustine, what a wasted life! I did not go to Buc-ee's.
And if you missed that one, then there's one.
That was awesome.
They just built one down at the bottom of Georgia, but then there's another one in Georgia, and then there's another one in South Carolina, and they're just getting ready, and they're just getting ready to open one in Burlington, North Carolina. See, this is how much we love Buc-ee's. We keep track of where they're building them as they keep slowly crawling north.
I'm excited for them to crawl north because
let's put it this way.
I'll get one.
If you do take a road trip of which you will cross a Buc-ee's, you need to account for at least 30 to 45 minutes for the Buc-ee's experience.
So my husband will hate that because he is like, dude, we're getting there at this time, so you have 5 minutes to pee and get back in the car.
But does he like food? Because that's
sometimes we have had a lot of hot dogs from gas stations, which is.
I mean, you could go to Buc-ee's and you can get fruit salad or banana pudding or a beef brisket sandwich or candied pecans or beef jerky.
You can get veggie trays.
There's a wall of jerky.
Wall of jerky.
Jerky wall. I mean,
There's a
that
jerky
might sell
wall.
him if I tell him.
Not only that, they have them behind the encasements where you can pick out your jerky, and the things are like this big, and they curl.
There's a
and
fudge bar.
There's a fudge bar.
Ooh, I'm sold. I like fudge.
Highly recommend their tater tots. Very, very good. So the thing is, that's so we talk about all the cool stuff. That's as far as I totally get your husband where it's like I'm that way when I travel. Like I love to just get from here to here. I
Yeah,
really
me
don't
too.
like stopping in between unless I'm with
It's
people.
a
Then it's
challenge.
fun.
to be
But
I'm a
that's
dog.
the cool part about Buc-ee's is that unlike other gas stations where it's small, you know what to anticipate. There
Yeah.
is typically always a happy energy in
Yes.
Buc-ee's. So when you stop and you
is-
go to the restroom, it's clean. There's lots of food
It
that's
can be
not bad
overwhelming.
for you. Oh yeah,
can
it
be
can be
overwhelming.
because everybody and their mother goes to Buc-ee's,
If you're a
especially on the
sensory
weekend.
person, it is overwhelming because there will be the smells of the candles, the smells of the brisket, the smells of the pecans, this
The noise.
there's noise everywhere. You walk in and they go, "Welcome to Buc-ee's!" Like
Welcome
it's-
in.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
But the
Welcome
thing
in.
is,
Yeah.
that's what
Thank
I
you for
said,
coming to Buc-ee's. Like it's a lot.
like the energy though is happy. It is almost like going to a miniature theme park where it's overwhelming because there's a lot of noise and stuff, but it's full of wonderful things, and everybody there
$25 an hour.
is pretty much happy and does a good job. So it's the weirdest thing to talk. I mean, we've been probably talking for an hour about a gas station.
And this is mind blowing to me. But like you said, like if you're trying to get from point A to point B, when you're driving for 2 days, 12 hours, 14 hours,
yeah.
I don't want to spend 45 minutes. in
But
gas.
do you
But
stop?
it's worth- but
And
it's
I wanna
worthwhile,
go-
But do you
No,
stop
I
somewhere
don't
to
wanna get
eat?
there.
right?
You stop somewhere to eat and pee?
And then you
But we
walk
get the
around.
food and we get
Mhm.
back in our car.
Right.
And we
You
You do
drive
that at
up-
Buc-ee's.
You do that at Buc-ee's.
There's
Now-
no sit down at Buc-ee's.
No, there's no place to sit down and eat. You're gonna go eat it in your car. There's no
But
place to sit down
You
and eat.
said it was going to be 45
Well,
minutes.
if
We
you're
don't wanna
gonna
spend-
really do it, do it.
Yeah, you don't have to. You could literally just
Okay.
walk in and out, but at the same time, you can't because your curiosity
Yeah,
will be
I mean,
piqued.
when I was there was like a whole bedazzled cow's head with
Yes.
horns. So would you say no to that? Would you
Have you
walk
met my
away?
husband? You've met my husband.
I
You
have.
know that
I
he
mean,
will.
I don't know. A man who sets couches on fire and feeds couches to children would probably want to
To
see,
see
a bedazzled
cow's
cow's
head.
head.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yeah.
I mean,
I mean-
I don't know, man.
When we go now, when we go to the beach, because we have to pass 2 of them, and one there is a little bit of when it's close enough to you, you're like kind of loses its lure, It kind of stinks a little. It's right there. So if I really want to Buc-ee's, I could drive 20 minutes to Buc-ee's right now
I have
because
to
it's
go
in
an hour.
Mississippi. So, but I have done the thing where like we're gonna wait to go to the bathroom until we get to Buc-ee's because that's like the exit you get off to go to Orange Beach, and it's like you're gonna hold it, like
Yes.
just hold it across the Mobile Bay Bridge. We're almost there, and my husband can never hold it. We always have to get off after the Mobile Bay Bridge because he just sees water and has to pee. I don't know, but I will hold it until Buc-ee's
Mhm.
because it's-
Women will hold for Buc-ee's.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, just a clean, quiet bathroom that nobody can see you in, and it's no little feet underneath, and it's a whole thing. But if you're not going shopping, but I mean, I'll buy some gifts in there. Like I'm walking through the whole Hobby Lobby.
You can
section.
buy nice Christmas presents at Buc-ee's.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
It's literally like Hobby Lobby minus the craft supplies.
I
so
know
at home.
people whose
know.
friends from a foreign country came here to see their child, like their daughter, and we were hanging out with them. He said, "We should take your parents to Buc-ee's as a trip." And she said, "We should do that." So we all got in the car and we took them to Buc-ee's to give them the experience and then went home. Like
I
that's
mean,
what
it
I
is-
remember telling my parents about it. I'm like, my mom, I'm like, you've got to see Buc-ee's when you come see me. She's like, what? And it's just like your face. It's like, but it's a gas station. It's like, no,
It
it's
is
not
like
at the gas
literally-
station.
It's just like your
Not
face.
even-
Thank you. Is that a compliment or is that a?
Well, the scrutiny, the skepticism. But when my
Okay,
mom,
let-
when
let's
she
look at
saw
it this
me,
way.
Wait,
Okay,
sorry.
wait. Here's how we
Remind-
sell it. Here is how we sell it for DK.
Okay.
Because DK loves America. Okay.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
What else does America love? Meat,
Right.
cute things for your house, cutting
I
boards in the shape of things.
Okay.
Snack.
We do.
I don't know if I'm American then.
And novelty.
Adorable critters who you
Adorable
probably would
critters.
kill
I do
normally.
love
But if you
novelties.
put a shirt on him and a hat, he's adorable.
You can make your own coffee and you don't have to pay for all the extremities. You could
Yes.
literally fill your entire cup full
Every
of milk
skinny
and just a
syrup,
squirt of
syrup,
coffee
yes.
and they won't charge you extra.
No,
Okay.
it's like
You can-
Chick-fil-A. The happiness of Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
But better.
But better.
Because there's Bucky.
When,
See,
when my mom passed through and she was like, I get it now. She's like, I love
You
Bucky's.
just have to,
Her
yeah,
eyes are
yeah,
open.
yeah.
Her eyes were open.
But I had a friend
I'm gonna hold
several
Bucky
years
while I
ago
knit.
visit me in South Dakota from Maine, and she's like, "Wow, I didn't actually know how close you were to Minnesota because she had like grown up listening to Prairie Home Companion." I'm like, "It's okay, we can cross the border. We can have the full Minnesota experience."
Oh, we could cross
we-
the border.
Exactly. So we drove to Minnesota. We're like, yes, you notice the windmills, they're a Minnesota thing, not really a South Dakota thing. There's reasons. Notice how the roads are crap and you have to drive slower. Also a Minnesota thing.
Reasons.
So then we went to the little small town and ate at this not particularly good cafe, but the lady had a pure Minnesota accent. We went around to antique stores and like, see, here it is, Prairie Home Companion. It's here for you.
Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah.
because that's what you gotta do for
I mean,
fun.
I'm not saying anybody that comes to visit me that the first thing we're gonna do is go to Bucky's, but we're going to Bucky's.
But it's on the list.
It's on the list.
I mean,
It's on the
obviously. I mean,
I
what
mean,
else would we do? I mean, you live near New Orleans.
You're like,
why wouldn't we go to Bucky's
historical
instead of
tour.
like fucking go see the ghost tour?
We're gonna
No.
we're gonna put off the St. Louis Cathedral and the cemetery tours and the Riverwalk and all that, and the French Market. We're gonna go to Bucky's first,
Bucky's first.
and then we're gonna go.
Yeah, I don't,
You
I
gotta
don't know how I feel about
pregame.
that.
If my relatives from Germany ever came and visited me, I would 100% take them to Bucky's.
Because they would have no idea what to expect. Because in
Right.
Germany, I'm sure that they don't love any of those
It's-
things.
It's the American.
Oh no,
difference.
you'd be surprised. I mean, they'd be
Yeah.
overwhelmed and they would think it's absolutely ridiculous that Americans are excited about a gas station. But at the same time, refills and big drinks and stuff like that, like either it's excessively expensive or it's non-existent. So they do enjoy the freedoms and the obesity and everything, the land of excess that we want, that we have. And so my mom took them to Costco years ago and they
Oh,
got
boy.
one of those big cups.
Uh-huh.
And my uncle was drinking it really slowly, like he's hardly drinking. She's like, you can drink it. She's like, you can get free refills. And he's like, what do you mean free refills? And she's like, you can get free refills here. So he sucked down the entire drink just so he could enjoy the experience of a free refill, because you don't get free refills in Germany.
I've never been to a Costco either.
YOLO, DK. Your
YOLO.
homework for the rest of your life is
We might not have
However
a
long it may be after you decide you.
Right.
You not have a Sam's Club either, because like usually you have one or the
Oh,
other.
no, we used to have a Sam's Club, but they closed down like during COVID.
I've never heard of a Sam's Club closing down before. Oh
And
my
we
god!
have
No.
BJ's. Do you guys have BJ's? They're the same idea.
No, I wish we.
Well, I
did.
mean, I don't think I've seen one in Florida, but I've seen one in like North Carolina.
I've seen one, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'll
We
t-
did
oh,
Costco
she
a couple
needs to
years ago.
experience
Never
it. An HEB. Oh my god!
What the hell's an HEB?
It's a Texas grocery store chain.
Okay.
My friend hyped it up. It's all right. Not enough dogs.
I like it. I like it because it's fancy pants and there's stuff
Dude,
that
you
won't
guys
find
think HEB is fancy pants? You need to come to a Wegmans.
I've heard
Wegmans
of
is
it.
like
Oh.
the nicest store ever. I have a girlfriend that lives in North Carolina. She drives an hour just to go to Wegmans.
Okay, but what are their bathrooms like? Do they have jerky
Right.
wall?
What? Do they have what?
Do they have a jerky wall? I mean, what
What's
are their
their
bathrooms
I
bathroom
mean,
like?
like?
it's a grocery store, so I assume that they have an aisle of jerky, right? Like
I have a bad experience with HEB. When I went with my friend for the first time, I got taken out by a shelf and I did bleed through my pants. So
Oh my god!
I actually, if I look, I think I still have the scar. So
I have a question. Why do you not have stock now in HEB from that experience? Like I feel like
Right.
there should be competition.
I didn't learn to carpe the diem. Yeah.
You didn't YOLO?
You did not properly YOLO in that
Oh,
experience.
I YOLO'd. I just didn't carpe the diem. Not many people can say they got taken out by a shelf in
True,
HEB,
true,
Texas, and bled through their pants. I was wearing white too, so that was fun.
Oh, that's
I mean,
nice.
obviously,
Never.
because anytime you're going to bleed through your pants, you're wearing light.
Yeah. Typically not, for
I
that
remember
reason,
that
but-
in freshman year, but anyway.
Yeah, I learned that in sixth
No, this
grade,
was at
so.
my thigh. Man, it hurt too. Oh, it bruised up pretty good. That was fun.
See,
Good
I
times.
will say I went to like the bougiest Walmart that I've ever been to, like not that long ago, because I live in Southeast Louisiana, for people who don't know. And I live on the, what we call the poor side of the parish, because we have parishes, not counties. And the other side of the parish is where more of the rich people live, and that's the bougie side. So we have Walmart neighborhood markets. I don't know if people have those. That's like the smaller ones. That's kind of like, not the big giant Walmart.
Wow.
And
I'm learning new things every day.
so we
Well,
do
you
have
said
Walmart.
Not
I have Walmart neighborhood market in my town, but it just looks like a smaller Walmart. Same colors, same premise, everything. This Walmart was like all like earthy colors. It had like the awnings, like the fancy fake awnings that don't do anything, but they just look pretty. Like all in front and fancy fake earthy. Nobody had on pajamas. Everything was stocked the way it was supposed to be.
Wow. You mean back
Like-
the way Walmart used to be when we were a decent country?
Like nobody was like cursing at anybody. No, there was no like pallets of like food that needed to get put away anywhere. There was.
You apparently went through a portal and stepped back in time.
I
I
know.
took a picture of it. I took a picture of it.
It was nicer, but they were open 24 hours a day, though. You could
Oh, they were so much
back
better.
in my
You could buy
day,
lobster.
yeah.
It was a good day when you could buy lobster at Walmart. That was the day.
What? Why would you buy that at Walmart? That's
You don't have lobster.
You don't
at
understand.
Walmart?
It used to be different.
Oh,
It
you don't
used
have
to be
Walmarts. I forgot you don't have Walmarts.
I have Walmart.
Oh, you have Walmart?
I have Walmart.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
back in the day,
I just live in a small town.
back in the 90s and 2000s, you could buy a lobster live from Walmart. In the
See,
tank.
I don't remember that.
in Midwestern land, we have Hy-Vees, which are just grocery stores, but you used to be able to buy lobster at the Hy-Vee. But Hy-Vee is still the nicer store than a Walmart to go to.
Yeah.
When you're shopping for food.
I think every store at this point is better than a Walmart.
But I was shocked because I had gone to the yarn store and it's on the other side of the parish, and because that's where people who can afford yarn live, and there's like a Total Wine, there's a Whole Foods, like this is like the nice side of the parish. So, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot there's a Walmart right there. I'll just run in and get what I need. And I walk up to the parking lot and I'm like,
Do I belong here?
I am not. My car has paint peeling. I am not in the right parking lot. Like, they're gonna kick me out of this Walmart. Like, I was just like, whoa.
There's this like really, really old TV reel that my family quotes often. That's like, wow, I like the dollar store. You don't have to dress up like you do for the Walmart.
Yeah.
No, you're like, oh,
Fancy.
I still remember to this day when they built the Target in my town, which unfortunately closed down, which really pissed me off because I liked the Target. And I, not joking, was in the shoe department while this woman walked up and was on the phone. And she said, yeah, I'm at the Target and I'm just going to get him some shoes. She legitimately said Target, like not being joking, not being funny. She legitimately called it Target.
Target.
And I still wonder how this woman is.
She's probably shopping at Bouquets now. So.
Well, Anne just told me that she's going to get a Target in her town, and I said I never go to it. It's
I don't like Target.
I thought that some Targets were closing, but then I guess some are.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The circle of life.
I'll
moves
go
us
if I need something, but there's not one close. But the one that was close was decent, and it I never understood why they closed it because they like the building that it was in. It was like a strip mall thing. The building was paid off. Like it's not like the people that own Target were paying like a huge amount of money to exist. But
right.
I have never found myself in need of going to Target. It's too wrathful there. I don't like it.
It's too what?
Wrathful. Well, I have never seen an employee that's happy, and everything is red.
Yeah.
So it creates this ambiance of negativity.
Didn't they get a thing like recently? Like they sent out a thing that said the employees all had to make eye contact, and it was freaking people out. And they like said, "Never mind."
Good day, sir, ma'am. How are you?
I feel like that was in the news.
I hate our Target because I do go in there once in the blue moon, and like everybody has like a face mask on, and they like purposely don't look at you like you're trying to find something. I'm lost. I need this like one thing I can't find, and they're all like I don't like how you can work in a store and be like that.
Hey,
like for real, man.
It's nice. It's nice to support people, though. With special needs. So,
It was.
With special needs, she said.
wearing a face mask in 2026. There's some issues there.
Yeah.
Some personal trauma still dealing with. Yeah.
Or
Yeah, but I don't go there. Once in a blue moon, I'll go there for something that I have to. Like the baby shower I'm going to, that's where the registry was. So I had to go because I wasn't sure
they
how
have
much I would
cute
get
baby
done.
stuff, though.
So I like bought one of those toys that goes on the car seat that the kid
Yeah.
because I was like, I better get something just in case I don't complete any of my projects because sometimes that happens.
Because it's not Shark Week, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
And nobody's gonna make me rip it out if I don't finish it.
Right. And that would be a terrible thing to do the day before a baby shower.
And I'm not gonna be able to work on it tomorrow because we're going to the planetarium.
Yeah.
I heard.
I
Oh,
was
you
told.
heard?
I heard.
Yes.
We were told. Yes.
Yes, we
Did my
were.
kids tell you?
No, we
Oh,
don't.
they told you?
We have special sources, Amy. We don't reveal.
The tiny humans informed us of your plans.
I wanted her to be like, "Who told you?" Wow.
No, I know my kids told you. We're going to the planetarium.
Then why did you ask?
And then
She's
Did they
looking at
tell
me
you-
like I didn't tell you?
did they tell you where else we're going after the planetarium?
Of course they did, Amy.
If they did, I would have forgot by now. So
Did you know where we're eating or no?
I'm pretty sure they, them told
I
us.
think they did, but I don't remember what they said. Now that I think about it,
We're going to a place that serves hot dogs. And it has all the different kinds of hot dogs. And we're
I
all
do
going to be
love a
able to
good
get
hot
whatever we want on our hot dog. It's fabulous. It's a lot of fun.
But
they
how are the
definitely-
bathrooms?
I don't think they have any.
I should have
What
gone
is
to
the
Buc-ee's.
hot dog magical place?
What?
What is this hot dog magical place?
It's a magical place that sells hot dogs of any
all they
kind that you
sell?
want.
I like that when you just reverse the order of the words, somehow that is the explanation. What is this magical place of the hot dogs?
I would
It's a
tell you
place
the
of the hot
name,
dogs. That's
then-
magical.
Then
Ah.
me tell you where I am, and I don't want to do
Right,
that.
well, yeah. Okay,
So
you have
we're
to
going a
explain
hot dog
later.
place that sells all kinds of hot dogs that are delicious and wonderful.
Okay. I
Is
just
there a
didn't know
wall
there
of jerky to put on the hot dogs? No, but you can get like the last time I got like chili and jalapenos and cheddar, and it was delicious. And my husband had like sauerkraut on his, and he was so excited about that.
Ew.
And then I think my kids got plain ones because they're my kids.
'Cause they're
But
kids.
it was all great. It was
I just have
So
to
much
say, I love your enthusiasm for this, and I'm very, very happy for you. But you will probably die if you come visit me. If that is your level of experience of hype and excitement for food,
Hey, we're YOLOing here. Like,
Right.
what are you talking about?
just to, you know.
You know what
it's a
it is?
hot dog place.
so the hot dog place. When I first met my husband, I lived in the city. And I had a little apartment, and we used to go there for dates all the time. And then we forgot about it for like 10 years, and we just remembered we used to go there. And so it's like so exciting.
I'm
Because it
just
was
like picturing taking you around the quarter, and they're like, okay, we have soft shell crab, and you're like, what? And like,
I don't eat seafood.
so I'm just thinking
you
it's like
come
the
you
stuff
come
we
to
eat.
Florida, I can treat you to the fake French Asian bakeries.
What the hell is that?
That's exactly
No,
what I
that
said. it
is
was.
something I ran into in France, though. That the bakery that was closest to our hotel was beautiful, wonderful bakery. And almost every bakery in France would be like, we won all these awards. It was a Korean bakery.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was
Was it good?
It was fantastic.
So
It was
good.
amazing. And then actually our favorite restaurant in Paris is also a Japanese restaurant. We're
They're
like,
ruining this
no.
country.
okay,
Sometimes these things
the
happen.
first day we were in Paris, like they say in Sabrina that you need just a little rain the first day. It's the chestnut trees. I didn't smell any chestnut trees, but it was rainy. We had been traveling for a long time, and I'm like, French people, and they don't like sauces. What's with this country? And I'm like, I want some katsu. I
They're
want
not a condiment country, are they?
I'm like, I want some fried food with brown sauce and rice. Let's find a
In
Japanese
Paris.
in Paris. And it was fantastic. It was a excellent place. They took their job very seriously, being a Japanese restaurant in Paris. But
Yeah, no. I love the Asian bakery. It's so good.
That's fun.
sounds great.
It's wonderful. I tend to unfortunately overindulge, but the cool part is they provide you little baggies that you can take your little stuff home with you. So.
We do have a Vietnamese bakery. Supposedly they have the best king cake. So I
Oh,
can't eat it. So I don't know. But if you ever come down here, you can have Vietnamese bakery. So
Sounds good to me. But
And
Or
Italian,
does it? Or
and
does it?
Irish and French. And we have every culture there is down here.
I was gonna say I live in Orlando, so it's like, and anything and everything is here.
Thank you. Italian and Irish. We have a
What
whole
is it like
race
that
of
scene
Irish
in
Italian
Aladdin
food.
when Jasmine's getting lost in the market and she's looking around and all of a sudden he's like a little, dates and figs, fresh fish. You want it? We got it. There's this place called the Voodoo Bayou. I've never been there, but it's supposed to be, like Cajun cuisine, and it's all bedecked out in purple
I would
and
like
black
to know what the bishop is
with
before.
leopard print t-shirts or seats and chairs and stuff like that. All the stereotypes.
If their last name is like Smith, then no.
Don't trust it. Yeah, it's got to be like
There needs to be some extra vowels in there.
There's got to be some like vowels and X's that make no sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to see some. Yeah,
some credentials.
I need some credentials.
It's like I need some credentials. By that I mean your last name. Your first name on your badge, not enough.
I'll settle for Jacques. What
is the chef's name?
Right. Excuse me. The food was delicious. However, oh wow.
anyways, we are past 2 hours. And we're going to get ice cream sundaes because that's what's going to happen now because we talked about it.
I have moose tracks in the freezer. It's calling my name.
have
I do
eaten.
love the fact that I came onto a crochet/knitting channel. Really didn't talk about it much and spent like the last hour and a half talking about gas stations and food.
I mean,
like that's real girl talk. People think girls like they just get together, they do their pillow fights, they talk about their menstruations, they talk about emotions, they talk about hot dudes. What do we really talk about? Food.
all the time.
But I mean, I worked on a hat while we talked about food.
I
gave up on growing my blanket, which you can't tell, but it's growing.
And
it sucks.
10 more rows.
I took it apart.
Bucky, so
Did you say my blanket sucks?
No, that was Amy.
What?
Amy said it sucks. What is
Of course
wrong
she did. I heard it plain as day.
I did not say sucks. I said I taught DK to love Bucky.
She's just jealous. She's just jealous of your crochet skills.
That might be true.
We will help
we'll
you,
get
though.
there.
That's the thing. You know a lot of people who know how to do it. It's fine. We'll help you.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounded like a threat, but okay.
Oh no!
Just like the Waffle House thread.
Yeah. You will
Meet
enjoy
you in the
the
Waffle House at 2 a.m. We'll help you crochet.
Yeah. That would be a real thing here in Florida. That's
I know.
there's actually like this Bible study that I'm gonna go to at Magic Kingdom next week. I'm super excited about it. I'm like, this sounds really
Really?
cool.
Wait,
Going
what
to
do
the
you
theme. There's gonna be a Bible study at Magic Kingdom next week. I'm gonna go with a friend, and I'm like, that sounds ridiculously fun.
Okay, so I know you wanted to get ahead. So driving to Florida, there's this massive billboard that says Easter sunrise service free at SeaWorld.
You want to go?
I was like, who's preaching? What
It doesn't matter.
SeaWorld.
Yeah, no, apparently SeaWorld has they really uphold a lot of Christian value. Like Christmas time at SeaWorld is it's like almost honestly like better than the other parks. And
Well, do you
SeaWorld,
pay
from what I've
attention?
heard, is where the poor people go when they can't afford Universal and Disney. That's what I've been told. So, but their Christmas stuff and all that, and they bring out the Easter, like they do not, like, Jesus is everywhere. They don't hide it. They don't mix it with, whatever else. It is like out there up
Well,
front.
Jesus made the fishies, so
Exactly.
Sorry.
I'm invested now. Like next
So-
Christmas at SeaWorld, okay?
Okay. I don't think my husband will go for it, but good try.
No, you
And you could even go to the beaches and witness a bunch of baptisms pretty regularly.
And go see
There
Bucky.
you go. And then go see Bucky.
Amy's just like, go see Bucky. And
Go
I'm
see
like,
Bucky. We go to the Buckies, and then we go to the beaches, and then we watch the baptisms. It's all
don't
coming
make fun
together.
of my emotional support, Bucky. Leave me
That's
alone.
right.
is this what you do at night? Like,
No, he usually sleeps. So he actually sits on my dresser
oh, okay.
because he's too
So
hot.
he just watches you? That's not creepy.
Look, Bucky's lovely, and look, he's a lovely friend. But when you're perimenopausal, he's a little too hot to sleep with.
No, I understand.
Well, he is pretty frisky. Yeah,
He's very fuzzy. So
that's not what I said, but okay.
what'd you say?
She said frisky, not fuzzy.
Oh no! Whoa.
You be nice to Bucky.
I
You're
love
the one
Bucky.
who's stealing his.
I got my picture
Right now.
taken with Bucky.
He's
Of
not
course
like that.
you did.
They do. They have a mascot that walks around.
They do. He's a
inside. You
All
can
the
get,
time.
not all the time,
no.
but
it's fine.
there are people that will line up and they get their
Yeah.
pictures taken with him, like it says Disney.
Last time I was there, he was like dancing around.
No.
But there was Mardi Gras, and he had Mardi Gras beads on. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Almost that.
He's happy.
But there's a statue. There's a statue at the front you can take a picture with all the time.
Well,
YOLO, DK, YOLO.
YOLO. And perhaps someday I will meet Bucky, but I doubt it.
Well, with that attitude.
Exactly. I don't know if I even said. So when Tabitha and I were at Epcot, we got our picture taken with Mulan.
You did tell me that story.
It was a fun time.
Yes, yes.
I'm a little
yes.
jealous.
I think it kind of broke her a little
She
bit.
met Tabitha. She met
Mulan.
Mike. She's met Carol more than once, but like she met William Shatner. Like, what the fuck is happening? And I was just here.
She made me laugh so hard that I fell to the floor at MegaCon, and I had to try to like get out of the way because people were coming, and I'm like, I can't be laying in the floor laughing. I told her, I was like, Anne, I'm like, I can't walk, Anne.
But good news is she's kind of big and strong, so she probably was able to help you.
There was a birth, people walked around us. They probably just like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Bucky would like to take this moment before we leave to remind you that I am still collecting baby blankets, and I am very much in need of baby blankets. If people would like to send me baby blankets to help let them live, let me know.
Yeah. And this one that I'm making is actually a really good baby blanket. This one.
I
here.
love that pattern. I love that pattern.
It's called, hold on. Do you know the name of it, Amy?
Is
off
that
the
the
top
smooth
there?
box one, or is that the round ripple?
No. It's called Rising Star Baby Blanket. It's free.
Oh no, I don't
and
know
it's
that one.
awesome. It's a 12-point star. Or
It's
something
12-point
like
star. Yeah, I love those.
Looks like an AI pattern.
that. It's not the AI pattern. It's wonderful. So, if you want
I have
one,
to do this.
Rising
yeah.
Star Baby Blanket
If
by
people want to make stuff, I will take it because I'm plumb
Look
out of
cool
blankets
box.
now.
Cool.
We'll
So
remember that. Blankets are fun.
blankets are fun. So guys, thanks for joining us. We're gonna go because we're gonna eat ice cream. So thanks for coming. We will see you next time. It was lots of fun.
Good luck at Bible study.
Yes. We'll see you later. Bye.